But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like, that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' handheld. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question bomber like my nigga lied. White girls boosting so my dick can ride. Out here switching sides. Crossing ship to mind the window cause they living blind. And they soul not showing. I swear my flow how potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm wondering yourself a victim. Hell's free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses, but I give the masses. My whole all there no walls. I ain't kissing asses the shit and I don't starve. Don't starve. She ain't bars the end and she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby like babies. Why they didn't need enough to drive. Horsepower, speed is punching. Smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning. Ain't me like Jesus function. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan wanna be. I eat the peanut buzzing. Fuck your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is about an hour and I need 100. I see your ship and see her sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beamer bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold if God calls.
Lacey, it's good to see you. Thanks for my anxiety. I'm actually awake to join your stream tonight. LOL. Why your anxiety? Is everything okay? What can Papa Charlie and Uncle Creighton do?
Refer to yourself as Papa Charlie?
And Uncle Creighton.
If anyone is Papa, it's me.
I'm the oldest. I just literally turned
You could be like
a quarter of a century. God damn it! I'm so old.
Older uncle.
I'm so old, Creighton.
You're
I'm
like,
25. You are Uncle Creighton.
I could be.
Charlie,
a
you
fun
look
uncle.
especially musty today, and Creighton's fabulous. Well, Creighton just got off of a date, so he's probably feeling fabulous.
I am. Had a good time.
Charlie, you look especially musty today. I can't believe you said that. Why musty? Why do I look musty?
I guess
Do I
because you
look
just
musty?
woke up.
I guess, but
Maybe. I mean, I get where he's coming from. Like, you just got to rub them eye boogers out your eye, and then you'll be pretty good.
That's what I was feeling for, but like I don't got eye boogers or nothing. Like,
You know, some people just wake up fabulous, and some people wake up musty.
well, you didn't wake up fabulous. You just happened
Actually,
to.
I went to sleep before I came here, and then woke up.
Really? You
Yes.
too? That's crazy. Haha, life, work sucks. Owning a house is a treat, and I'm turning 35 in a month and a half. Well,
Life, work sucks. Hey, work sucks for me, too. So there
work
you go.
sucks for most people. Life is life. And then owning a house, I can't really relate to, but I'm sure is so fun. And then turning 35, listen, I can and cannot relate. I am having my own mental lapses from turning 25, and I'm sure you're looking at me like, God damn it, Charlie, you fucking idiot. But, like, going from that 4 to 5, you're right. It's a weird feeling. Because, like, I felt weird last year. Going from 23 to 24, you're like, 23 is
How old
still...
am I again?
I don't know. You're going to be 24.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Say,
23. You'll be
am I
24 in
the one
April.
that's going to be 25?
You'll be 25 next April.
Oh, okay. I'm going to fuck up my birthday and just not remember.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, how old am I?
What's up, head asses? Hey, cheeks. I'm just yanking the chain. Oh, yeah, chain. I thought you said the chain. I was like, whoa, I don't want to know that.
There's like some to say what you were saying about your birthday thing. There's like this
That's what I
whole
was about to go
like
into.
18 to 21 and like to 22 even. I was still thinking of myself as 18.
Yes.
And now that I'm like getting to like I'm gonna be 24, 25.
24 was the first one where I was like, whoa.
I'm like I'm not like whoa. I'm more like how old am I again?
Well, 24.
And I think maybe that's just me not being there.
25 is obviously like, it's the center point for 20 to 30.
Got you.
And 24 is right there. It's like right next to it. So 23, when you're 23, you're like, I'm still 2 years out from 25,
Yeah.
So when you get to 24 and you realize, like, you just start realizing that 22 would just happen, and and then that 23 just happened, and like now I'm 24, boom, I'm gonna be 25 in that span of time, like from 22 to 23, now 23 to 24, it's crazy, and then boom, now I'm 25, and by the time you're 25, I'll be 27, which
You'll be like
I'm not loving.
you'll be as old as Tori was when we left Turn TV.
Mm-hmm. When he left or when we left?
When he
You
left.
left.
How old was he when he left?
He was like 28 or 29. He was there for a long time after you left. Like
yeah.
I feel like you forgot that.
Nah, he left altogether.
Imagine being 30. Couldn't be me. Right.
Now you're
Good
as old
cheeks.
as Tori was
I
when
know.
he started working at Learn TV.
No, Caroline sent me a Snapchat from work, and he was there, and it was a video of Tori, and he was just like looking at me. And it's like, she's in the foreground of the snap, and he's like way behind her. And she's like, "What? Are you gonna say something?" And he's like, "I am. I'm just waiting." And then he just stands and looks at the camera for like 18 more seconds. And Caroline's just like, and then he goes, "Happy birthday," like that. And then he's like, "Okay," and then it just ends. I was like, "Tell him thank you." Fucking Tori.
We should have let him come today.
We should let him come on the podcast. You know what we should do? Yeah. We should do the couples counselor, get the couples counselor like we were talking,
And
then
get Tori?
No, and then have Tori after, so we can tell him about our experience with the couples counselor, and have him be like all psychiatrist on us, you know? Because then we can allow for bias, because it'll be funnier, you know? Or the other way around. Really, either of those directions. We could tell the couples counselor we had a friend who's a psychiatrist on.
I've talked to Tori
Either way would
like
work.
on and off since I left.
Ace, if you're still here, I love you. Thank you.
Since I left Learn TV, and every time like we have a good conversation, but I can't tell like if it's good on his end or if like he's just embellishing me. You know what I mean? Like, is he just?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I know
like,
what you mean. It's weird. I don't know.
Like, 'cause sometimes you can't tell if he's being sarcastic or if he's like
really good at
genuinely-
being sarcastic, but like I feel like if he's serious, he would like let you know he's being serious. But I don't know. I don't know, 'cause that's just me. I'm so rarely serious about anything that like I don't even know how to be serious. Like recently at my job, like I had to like grab the guy that runs the place, and like I was like, "Yo, can I just talk to you for a second? Like over here, like just two of us." Like, and he was like, "Yeah, no problem," 'cause I never do that, and like it was like about somebody, you know what I mean? So like it was like I was like just trying to figure out how to do it weird, and I felt he was like totally normal. He was like cool. He was like whatever, but like it felt weird to, 'cause I've never had to like be like that.
be that person.
Be that person. Not like even be that person. Just use that social skill, I guess. You know what I mean?
You're saying.
Like the only person I ever really talked to like that would be like Michael or my dad, like someone in my family. Like when I see my friends IRL or online, but I see them in person, there's moments where I'm like, "Yo, guys, hold on for like." All jokes aside, like, you know, like telling them how like awesome it is that like, you know, when everybody's together, there were some moments on a few of our first trips where it was like, guys, this is just awesome. I was just like letting them all know like how much it all really meant, because it's fucking cool, dude. We got to do this NASCAR thing.
I'm ready. I would do it.
Did we talk about it already? The prices
Sort
and
of.
everything.
Yeah, it's like $30 for the
$30
truck race,
for like the
and then,
truck
like,
races at Darlington.
It's kind of more expensive for the car race.
Oh, for sure, it's weird. Like why the 4 and 5 are so weird. I was totally fine until this week. I want to have a birthday party, but you know, COVID. Yeah, you're both old, you geezers. Listen, you're 2%. You're literally a child. I don't want to hear it.
Look, Lacey, that didn't stop you from having a Halloween party.
That's a good. Oh, don't be putting that business out, Creighton. I don't think that's what.
I mean, like, look.
There's a ... there. I think she's trying to imply to us and not to everyone some things.
Okay.
You fool.
Oh.
You message shit like that later.
Oh, I got you.
What's wrong with you? Wow, that's what I'm saying, Cheese. Look at this bonehead. He doesn't know how to read the room.
I wasn't reading anything. I was reading the Twitch chat.
That's reading.
Party. SMH.
Shaking my head.
Hey, we've
Look
had a
at
couple
you,
of
Craig.
parties, too, since COVID.
Thank you for putting all this info out there. To be fair, parties to us are not parties to other people.
Yeah.
We're not having a house party.
I mean, I went
With
to
like
one
50
the other
people.
week. You remember that? Have I talked about that?
No, I
on here?
didn't know that.
Did
What
I
we
tell you
consider
about
a
that?
party is like 5
No.
people at Applebee's.
Did I not talk about that on here? Oh,
The
bro.
sun can't stop me 'cause I can't read. That's the most Creighton saying. Creighton.
So, look, I went to this party the other week.
Me too, 2%.
And I are you sure I haven't talked about it on here?
Pretty sure.
So, it was
Maybe-
my friend's
maybe-
21st birthday party. Did I talk about that on here? Or did
I don't know
just
if that,
tell
I think you told me. I don't know if you talked about this on here.
So, it was my friend's 21st birthday party. And I wasn't I've never went and hung out with him before. Boy, look, Charlie, look at me. They love to party. And, like, I don't mean, like, you know, me and you hanging out with a couple of friends at a bonfire in my backyard party. I mean, I walked into the place they were partying at, and by the time I walked in the door, to the time that I got through with the tour, I was drunk. And that was like a matter of 20 minutes. And it's all because people kept handing me different stuff to drink while I was there. There was a margarita fountain. There was a beer cake. There was like, chocolate cake, vanilla cake. It was delicious. It was amazing. I had the best time ever. I was already drunk by 11:30, and I got there at 8:30, and then I threw up, and then I got in my truck and passed out for like 2 hours. And I woke up, and it was cold and raining and sleeting. And then I left. And I was cold.
Sounds like a great party.
It was a good party. I had everybody was high-fiving me, like telling me that they were happy that I was there. It was a great time. I loved it. It was like, have you ever like wanted to go to like a pub? Like, like a pub out of like a fantasy thing where everybody's just like throwing back pints and singing like sea shanties and stuff.
Don't be like Creighton kids.
It was
I
like
agree.
that, and it was amazing.
Oh, like one of those.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah. Like,
Is that why you sent that video?
Yeah. There was also, at one point everybody was handing out bottles of liquor, like party favors, and I drank all of mine, because that's what you do when you get handed a bottle of liquor. And I'm not talking about like little bottles. I'm talking about like full size like bottles of liquor. Shirts Off Podcast does not condone my.
We do not condone the actions of Creton. Code watching party. Shirts Off Podcast does not condone minors being like Creighton. I agree. That's the message.
There were no minors there.
We're not saying there were minors. We're simply saying to not be like you, because that's a terrible, just horrific idea.
There's a con happening in June?
Really?
That's what Lacey's saying. In June for a con. What about
In Texas.
in Texas?
I mean, if there was going to be a con anywhere in the country, Texas would do it.
Together all at the same time. That won't happen because some of them are afraid of COVID. Heroes Con is still on. Heroes Con is still on? Hell yes. We're going to Heroes Con. Charlie, look at me. I need you to look up the dates for Heroes Con. What are the dates?
All I see is 2020. Here's wait, okay, hold on.
Come on, you got it.
This is from June though.
June of 2020?
I don't know. I'm trying to. That was 2020.
Oh
Here's
my
Con 2021 will allow anyone 18 years of age and under in for free.
18 years and under in for free?
Why not us for free? Fuck them kids.
What?
We are busy confirming the greatest names in the comic industry for our 2021 show. It's $50 for a 3-day pass, advanced pass registration. Date and time,
That's so cheap.
Friday, June 18th, 2021 to Sunday, June 20th, 2021.
June 18th. Got it.
Charlotte Convention Center, 501 Street, College Street, Charlotte, North Carolina. If you've already purchased a Here's Con ticket for the 2020 show, your tickets will automatically transfer to our 2021 show. They'll resend ticket info to you. Okay, well, there you go.
So
So if you bought tickets last year, they'll work for this year.
I
Handle my penguin. Good morning. Wait.
Charlie,
It is 1. Yes?
we're going.
I mean, look, I'll probably only be able to go on the Saturday.
Yeah,
but-
because you got to work.
Yeah, but I'm still down.
I'm gonna get the 3-day pass and just live up there for like a weekend.
Okay. If I go, it'll probably I might be able to go there some Friday depending on when it opens.
Damn, I won't be able to get Quentin to come because he's afraid of COVID.
Yeah, he is.
He's gonna be batting down. Lacey's going, right? Lacey said she's going.
One of my favorite bands is going back on tour in July.
Hell yes.
My uncle.
What band is it?
My uncle and his band were I was supposed to go film back in Alabama.
Yeah,
I
in Bama.
don't know when that's gonna happen again, but he was saying that as soon as that happens, we were like going right back to the same place and ready to film, and I really wanted to so bad. I was so ready for that like road trip because he's a very smart uncle, and I was excited to like just have the road trip to like sit down and talk with him. HeroesCon is in Charlotte. I'm coming to Anime Matsuri, which actually is in July, not June. That's the one in the other thing in Texas. Do you feel that, Creighton?
That's
The way the shit clings to the air? Shit blizzard's coming.
that's another Mr. Leahy thing from Trailer Park Boys.
Shit blizzard's coming.
Shit lizard's coming, Randy.
Baited.
So
man.
HeroesCon is in June, and then I'm coming to Anime Matsuri, which is in July. Okay. Well, that makes sense, though. Should we go to Anime Matsuri?
No.
Why not?
I wouldn't have any fun. HeroesCon in June as
feel
well
like
as
you would
the superhero
enjoy-
bar crawl.
I feel like you would enjoy HeroesCon.
I probably would.
I feel like you would enjoy the anime cons too. Like I went to Ichiban Con last year and had a great time, and I knew nothing about what was going on. Really,
But didn't you, like, a big part of that was you were with all your friends, hanging out with them.
I mean, yes and no.
That's
a lot of
definitely
it was
gonna
me
help.
get
Sup, losers? Flint, I missed you so much.
Flint. I missed you too.
Hello, Flint. I love you.
A lot of it too was me going on my own though, and just doing my own thing too. Like I would like see Videz or Quentin and talk to them for a little bit, and then I go off and do my own thing. Because they had a video game room and they had like a truth or dare room.
Listen, it's my people. I'm sure that I'd have a good time. I just don't think that I would enjoy that as opposed to like HeroesCon. I'd probably enjoy much more.
And then I met Lacey.
Really,
there.
I'd have much more. Really, I'd enjoy much more like going to like a fucking gaming convention, like a
yeah,
like
like
a
what we
tournament,
went
like
to
a tournament
in
Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm drunk and hating school. That's fun.
Honestly, like any convention, I think I'll have a good time at.
Yeah, I just
Because
don't
I'm
have.
just that type of person. You
I just
know
don't
what
have. Charlie's lame as always. I just don't have the time. Like my work is like
I understand though.
I only work 2 days a week, but the 2 days a week that I work are like the days that everything in the
Look,
world happens. You
I'm
know what I
telling
mean?
you though, Saturdays are the best days for conventions because
I'm
it's
sure.
like the midway.
Yeah, no,
point, you know what I mean?
again, I'd totally be down since Charlotte's right here. I can go to one on Saturday, but like in terms of a big convention like that, like the one in Texas, if I'm gonna go do that, like not even like if I'm gonna go out of town and go to an event, like I want it to be something I know I'm gonna enjoy,
Yeah, I
like a
gotcha.
tournament or just like if I was going to Comic-Con, that would be fucking lit. But Comic-Con
Comic-Con's
is money.
a hard, like money. That's like. Lacey, have you ever been to Comic-Con? I think she has. I'm not 100%.
Comic-Con's expensive.
Well, Lacey, I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah. Like I think that I might be wrong, but I think Comic-Con San Diego tickets, like
Are
the cheap
like
ones,
a couple of $1,000s.
yeah,
right?
like the cheap ones were like $700-800. Like I mean like 1 day pass tickets.
But like,
like
think of all the cool
like
shit
1 day
you'll
pass
though.
see a hall. Yeah, but like you'll see all that shit anyway
San
eventually.
Diego, yes.
San Diego's or New York really. Either one are
New
fucking
York's
crazy.
Comic-Con. What did Matt go to last year too?
Matt went to PAX East.
Which is
PAX is like a Comic-Con sort. What is PAX? I don't. Is someone know how to describe that better? Because I haven't been to one. I just know about them. They're like video game. They're like a convention.
okay.
Like it's like not just video game though. It's kind of like everything. I don't know how to describe PAX.
I'm down for when COVID's over, like just setting it like when you're just trying to go to every convention that we can hit up and down the East Coast, you know? I mean, granted, we'd have to like save up some money, but I think like if we go to like the cheap little ones, like Ichiban, HeroesCon, stuff like that, I think we could definitely go up and down the East Coast hitting different ones.
See, I just wouldn't go to the little ones. And I'd go to
But
the
see,
big
the
ones.
little ones are more fun because you get to meet more people and talk to them. Like, and that's what me and Lacey were talking about when we met at Ichiban Con. It's a big convention, but it's not so big that like everyone you see is a stranger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I met Lacey and her friends and like pretty much like got to know them all over the course of like 2 or 3 days. And it was nice. It was fun.
Is Creighton attending LobbyCon this year? It's the world's foremost gathering of lobby enthusiasts. It's at the Radisson in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Is it just in the lobby of the Radisson?
Copenhagen. I'll take. Me and him will go if you go and meet us there and like give us a lobby tour.
In exchange of
Copenhagen,
exchange
here's your
currency
mission
for goods
from
and
me.
services.
Find the ballerest lobby in America, and we'll all go there. The three of us. and whoever wants to follow us from the shirts off, and we will all meet there. I have not been to San Diego Comic-Con.
Wow.
Was given free tickets for 2020.
Wow, that's
but
why I
didn't
just
go because
read.
of COVID. 2 of my friends work for Lucasfilm and go for free every year, which is how I got tickets.
Lacey, how are you sleeping on this information for us? She just like,
Lacey, I can exchange goods and or services for those tickets. And you can take that however you want. It could be in a gross way. It could be in a, I'll come to your house and literally sweep the place. I will pay you. I want to go to Comic-Con. How often? How many times have you gone?
I want to meet the friends that work at Lucasfilm. She said she hasn't been at all.
Huh?
I have not been to San Diego.
No, she said 2 of my friends work for Lucasfilm and go for free every. Oh, they go for free.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I want to meet the friends from Lucasfilm because that seems like a cool job.
Oh, I was given free tickets for 2020. What a terrible year to get free tickets for
I know,
anything.
right? Like it's like
Low-key, that's how I know I spent $160, but $160 on 6 tickets for the Tim Dillon show felt like free.
yeah, that's
Like,
not that bad.
I was like, because at the time, I like, again, when I purchased the tickets, he had only been on Joe Rogan's podcast like 1 time. Now he's been on Joe Rogan's podcast like 6 times. He's been on Whitney Cummings and all these guys' podcasts, like, now collectively
Yeah, that's
dozens
cheap
of
as
times.
hell.
Dude, $25 is nothing.
Yeah, that's cheap as hell.
That's absurd.
That's like one adult dollar bill and some change.
I hate you. Anyway, it was.
I know you hate that analogy.
I didn't come. It didn't come without a price. I got tickets, but I still needed to find a hotel, which was expensive as fuck. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I bet the hotel.
Hey, but look, not having to pay for the tickets is going to help you
Yeah.
get that hotel. You know what I mean? Like every little penny counts because, damn, those tickets are expensive.
honestly, like low key, like if we ever get in a situation where we somehow get free tickets, we could probably split a hotel room. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, what?
Yeah,
no
like-
problem.
I feel like that helps a lot too.
For sure, especially like depending on who we can like get to go with us.
Yeah.
Because like the right people, you know, you're gonna have a good time and not have to worry about
Yeah.
things. Like
Bro, imagine if we got David to go.
it would be so funny. Which David are we talking about? Like our friend from
Yeah,
tonight, or
yeah.
okay, yeah. I was like, imagine David, like our teacher, like, like our boss David. I'd be
Oh,
like,
man, if
he'd
he
probably
came,
he'd
he
probably
would
love
have a good time
he'd
too.
probably love that.
like
Comic-Con.
it's a win-win situation.
He'd walk in and he would start off with a joke about like how our society is crippling. He'd walk in and be like, This is why America is imploding. But then he'd be like all fun and happy for the rest.
Like it's
Like he would just make that joke right away when he saw the grand scale of it. Probably.
it's so like nice seeing how passionate. Like
Oh,
we were
definitely.
talking about this the other day when I was talking about psych. Like I love seeing people who are passionate about what they do,
Yes.
and like people like Lacey who like really put time and energy into their costumes.
She makes her costumes.
Yes, like I.
Herself.
That's like half of the reason I go to cons is just to like see like what people have made, you know, and like the lengths they have gone to recreate their favorite characters. And also, I miss y'all's faces. LOL. We miss you, Lacey.
I really want to go out and do anything in the world. That's why I'm excited about potentially this NASCAR thing,
Oh yeah,
which could be dank.
we're gonna be regular rednecks by the time it's over with.
Imagine Nathan leaving like, "Hey guys, how's it going? Time to leave." like I can see Nathan like adopting the accent, cause like depending on the people that go, like if my friend Matticus goes, he's very much like country sound. Like he sounds like this. It's like his. You know, it's a real raspy voice.
When
but
you
it's
said
from
that
the
about
country.
Nathan, I could see him like having like a hat with the 2 beers in the top of it and the straws going down.
My dearest Creighton, the great plains of the northern state of Iowa are unforgiving this late in the year. I eagerly await your arrival. The loneliness hangs in the air like the thick morning mist of our dearest Georgia. A son of the South has no place in this barren tundra of the Union. All the best, Lieutenant Cope in Hagen, Esquire. Copenhagen, I realize that this is going to become regular, and I just apologize
Lacey.
ahead of time for thanking you each and every time.
Lacey, we're
Thank you.
talking about going to a race sometime soon if you want to go with us. Do you know like
Charlie is already racist. How dare you? That redneck does not mean racist. Now, look, you can call me racist as the joke.
redneck does not mean racist.
Redneck does not mean racist. I know many rednecks.
That
They're not
aren't
racist. Redneck
I
is
mean,
a
Jack's
lifestyle.
basically a redneck.
Jack's definitely a redneck. Jack
And
came
he's
out
like the most
Jack came
he's
out
like
the
the
pussy
most
of redneck.
he's
My
the-
man's literally was born with a hat on. Like this guy, Jack is a redneck.
he's like
I'm in. Boom. There you go.
He loves it. Though. Like, you know,
We
he's
have
the most
barely begun
lovable
planning,
person
Lacey.
that you could ever meet, though. You
Yes.
know what I mean? Like, he doesn't judge you, like,
I'm texting
on,
you, dumb
based on
fuck. It's a
anything
joke.
about you.
I know. I'm just saying we need to make sure we need to put that out in the air that redneck does not equal like hard right
Yeah,
or racist.
Exactly.
It's not like it's different.
Yeah. Technically speaking, on certain days, me and Charlie are rednecks.
I'd say on a lot of days you and me are rednecks.
Yeah.
We've picked quite a few
We just
redneck
do donuts
days.
in the Walmart parking lot.
It's not we're not
Screaming
that.
yeehaw.
That's not what we are.
And waving our Confederate flags all around.
We have barely begun planning, Lacey. We simply have begun, like, we've decided we want to do it.
Yeah.
And,
We're working out the details.
yeah, there's a race in
Darlington.
May or June
Yeah.
that we were looking at.
I was like, Darlington.
And, well, that's what she said. She says
Yeah.
she loves Darlington. It's her favorite track.
I love driving through Darlington. Like, it's just nice to drive through.
It is nice. Like, it's a nice little town. Like,
Yeah.
you drive through well, and probably because it's a big NASCAR town, so, like, they want to
Yeah.
keep appearances up and everything. The South will rise again. Am I right, fellas? I know people who actually say that and, like,
Yeah.
mean it.
Yeah.
Like, who think that
It's crazy.
it's
Like, and it's not just a bumper sticker, you know.
it's like
a way of life.
It's a way of life and a philosophy almost.
Yeah. It's weird. And, like, I'm like, no, that's not true.
If Texas is part of the South, then maybe.
Maybe.
Texas might rise, but Texas is going to rise on its own, not for
Yeah.
the South, like by itself. Texas is going to just become its
Oh,
own
that
city, state,
hold on.
country.
There's, like, an amazing meme I saw today that I'm just going to drop into our shared Discord about Texas and what's going on there.
Charlie right, though. Charlie right.
Charlie
Wait,
is
are you
right.
talking about the Texas thing?
He's very right. He's a Republican.
No, I'm not. You fucking don't put that out there. I am not that. I don't know what I am, but I'm not
I don't think
Republican.
it should matter even if you are not.
I know. I just don't. I definitely wouldn't consider myself.
Yeah.
a
Well,
Republican.
we've had that
I'm not a Democrat either.
conversation.
I wouldn't say. I mean, I wouldn't give myself a name
Yeah.
politically. Like I don't know. I'm
We've
definitely not for sure any one thing by
We've
any
had
means.
that conversation on the podcast before, and like people have told us both that the closest thing we come to is like libertarian, if anything.
Yeah, but even then, it's like I don't know. I don't want to. I feel like I'm not that either. You know what I mean? Like I'm somewhere
so
in there.
apparently
Hello, Matt.
Hello, Matt. Apparently
would win?
libertarian is
Sorry.
like what Ron Swanson is in Parks and Rec, if that kind of helps. Like
That's
he's just like, I
hilarious.
hate government.
Yeah. Who would win? The great state of Texas or one frosty boy? Oh. God damn it. Hey guys. Hello, Josie.
Hello, Josie. Hey.
Hey.
Look at the Discord real quick and feast
You
your
put that in
eyes.
general, not for the
I
other.
know. I put it in general on purpose so everybody can see and be a part of the fun.
Texas, USA. You had a great idea for a nation, but mine is more advanced in every way. How'd you solve the icing problem? Icing problem. It's from the scene in Iron Man. God, that's so good. Look, I'm all on Texas' side. Secede. Get out of here. But, like, wow, that's a good point. They got you, bro. They fucking...
Speaking of
They did y'all
Texas,
dirty with that shit.
Speaking of in a cave, Matt said.
In a cave with a box of scrap. America built one of these in a cave with a box of scraps. It's just a generator. It's a fucking heating element. Charlie's okay with being called racist, but not a political ideology. Not too surprised. Well, I'm okay with being called racist because you guys joke about it, but I do not. It honestly, here's the crazy shit. It might be less like toxic for like a following to think that you are jokingly racist than to be
One-sided or the
super
other.
one-sided politically. Like, being racist is obviously terrible, but when you joke about it, I think there's an air of
Look,
understanding
Charlie.
that it's not real. But if you joke about politics,
It becomes like so serious so
well,
fast.
it's not even that it becomes serious. It's like you saying, there's Charlie being racist again. Someone new watching's like, there's probably a joke about
Yeah.
something he said in the past that was
Yeah.
some kind of racist.
And then you'd be like,
They're not thinking right away, that's a racist. But if you said, oh, here comes Charlie with his, like, Republicanism, like, they're like, damn, what? Like,
Yeah.
they don't see that as
Yeah.
the joke because that's
It's
such a real
crazy.
crazy thing
yeah.
right now. Like, how toxic
I'm
that is.
petitioning for us to be like the first libertarian-leaning podcast, and just like everything we say, just be like,
There are lots of libertarian-leaning podcasts.
Yeah, but we'll be
for
the
sure.
first that matters because this is the one that I listen to.
Pretty
because
sure
I'm a
Joe
part of
Rogan's
it.
libertarian. He's definitely more that than anything else, but I don't know. He's kind of it's like
Up in the air.
up in the air.
Speaking
I don't
of
want our podcast to be in any way political. I don't want it. I don't want that to be
We'll be the
what people
most-
describe us as.
We'll be the most.
Have you
political,
seen Shirts Off? What Shirts Off? Oh, it's that libertarian podcast.
We'll
Like,
be the most
I don't want that.
political, non-political podcast there ever was. We'll be like the new Rush Limbaughs.
We'll be
but
like
for
the new Ron
libertarian.
Swanson.
There we go.
The new Rush Limbaugh.
Speaking of,
We're the new age Rush Limbaugh. Yeah.
speaking of,
We're like him, but like kind of like cool, you know?
speaking of Texas, Ted Cruz just dipped.
Bro, my man got the dick on Twitter today too.
Did he for real?
Bro, people went nuts. People that I've never even seen talk about politics were like, "Fuck you, Ted Cruz!" Like, and they're all like COD players who live in Texas, who were like, "Hey man, how about you go and fuck off anyone on my like?" These are like fucking Call of Duty people who stay out of politics. They were like, "If you like Ted Cruz, if you fucks with Ted Cruz, get the fuck out of my timeline, unfollow me, lose my Twitter."
Wow.
Like, bro, people were. Because all the COD, like half the COD league lives in Texas, because the best internet in the country is in Texas.
Really?
Yes, and they were like fucking they had to like I think
They're
cancel-
online right now.
No, they're on their phones and shit. That's why they're mad. Is all this shit happened and the fucking like he left, he just dipped. Like that's fucked up.
Imagine being the governor and be like, "Well, it's pretty snowy here. Gonna go to Cancun for a few weeks and rough it out down there."
The media conserve electricity to save Texas. Me send up some of that oil and we'll talk. Oh shit, joke. Until then, buy the joke is about the racism. Until then, buy some mittens, bitch. Exactly. Funny. Charlie's been a registered sex offender since 2011. Damn.
I've
How'd
been
you get me?
registered libertarian since 2004.
Damn.
Damn.
I didn't know. I don't know how to register. I'm a whip-Republican. We watch anime. Fuck Cruz. Matt, please don't. Fuck Cruz. I agree. Fuck that guy.
I told my mom about that today. Or well, we were watching the news and we saw it on there, and she was like, "Yeah, I don't blame him. If it was snowing, I'd get out there too."
God damn it, Kimberly.
It was so funny because she was just like, "Yeah, like, I don't care."
Ooh, no, I can't talk about that.
It's like it to me. I know it's shitty because like it's one of those things where he's like the leader. He should be there. At the same time, like. It's not like he's going to be going out there shoveling snow and shit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Not that I'm trying to be like, hey, like, he should have definitely left. I just think it's hilarious that he just fucking was like, yeah, I'm out.
Creighton?
Also, he's got like a
You
thick
better know how to register. If you don't, that's a felony, brother. Wait, not
Wait,
being a
what?
registered...
I feel like
like-
that's how it starts, registering what you are. I will never register for anything.
Oh, you mean the sex offender? God damn it, Copenhagen. How dare you? I was saying that about what Lacey said. God damn it. I'm like, wait, I have to register my political leaning? I ain't here to start no trouble. Creighton, it's episode 163. You know what that means? Urban Dictionary. It just happened to be another
Okay,
good
go
one.
ahead. Urban Dictionary week, I guess.
Urban Dictionary 163, the birdcage. A place teeming with
What
fowl.
does that mean?
Probably one of the most dirty places in the world. Now, the birdcage, teeming, and foul all have their own words. So the birdcage, a hand job delivered through the boxers, usually in a situation in which the giver of the birdcage believes the recipient, and then it stops. I don't know why they don't show the whole thing.
Yeah,
a
click
place
on it.
teaming to partner within a competitive event. Also, it can be teaming, fouling is a recreational sport played by the coolest people in the world. You throw a football towards bowling pins. So the birdcage, a place teaming, an event with foul people playing that sport. But the birdcage, basically the hand job. The birdcage, a place teeming with foul, probably one of the most dirty places in the world. That is the there you go. That's the episode 163. Will be that in all of history. That's how it will be known. I'm legally required to do the sex offender shuffle. What? Matt, don't tell me you're a sex offender. Pants are off, shirts are on. Wait. Okay, so follow up to last night, Huskers Part 2. So there's a whole article in Dexerto about it. What? And I remember when the turning happened, I was watching What a Bitch Huskers, and I went in his chat and was talking mad shit. I'm timed out for a couple days. Read both lines, they rhyme. Wait, I ain't here to start no trouble. I'm legally required to do the sex offender shuffle. Oh, shit. And that's out here fooling. I feel it would be weirder to get a hand job with just socks on instead of just your boxers on. Yeah, that would fit. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I ain't here to start no trouble. I'm legally required to do sex offender shuffle. It's a hilarious video. Oh, it's real. What about a hair job? We're not talking about that on the podcast, man.
A hair job?
We're not. We're not.
Why aren't we?
Because I don't want to. And fam Oxyprox. Hello, Oxyprox.
Hello, Oxyprox.
Real quick, before we go on.
What is it? You all right?
Episode 163 of the Shirts Off podcast. The first weather, starting with B.
I forgot what was happening. I was like, what is it? I thought David was going to burst through the door and be like, I was here all along.
163 episodes in, and we finished with the counties in America starting with A. Now, we go on to the B's for the weather.
Bitch.
The Bitch County, USA.
Is it for real?
Home of the Creighton. No. There are so many B counties that I believe that what? I believe that we probably won't be done with them until like mid 2023. A solid 2 year, maybe a year and a half. Like if we move in and we start doing like 2 of these a day, maybe we'll fly through them a little faster, but it's going to be a minute. Anyway,
it's in the rough right now. For sure.
Excuse me. The first one. Baca County, Colorado.
Baca?
B-A-C-A. Yes, B-A-C-A. Baca County, Colorado. Creighton, get ready for it.
All right, I'm ready.
This is like a doozy. First, the weather is partly cloudy. 14 degrees.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The precipitation's a whopping 2%. 2% in the chat. That's our boy. Humidity, a whopping 85% in the wind. Creighton is 1 whole mile per hour. That is the first weather of the bees in America.
We gotta race the wind to see how fast we are. Have you ever like seen how fast?
Welcome to the bees, ladies and gentlemen. What'd you say? Sorry.
Have you ever seen how fast you can run? Like, have you ever measured it in miles per hour?
Yes, I ran 12 miles an hour.
I think 12 is the top off for most people. Unless
no.
you're like an Olympic
Oh yeah,
athlete.
yeah. Okay, I was about to say the Olympic guys what's his name? Usain Bolt ran 23 miles an hour, some fucking crazy shit. I ran 12 miles an hour when I was in high school. They did that. They had the speed gun. They got the cop to bring the speed gun for gym class, which was hilarious to me.
That's so funny.
That's the bee's knees, Matt. I will fucking end you, but also, I love you. Yes, Charlie, make the podcast PG for the 15-year. Wait, what?
Because it means 15.
Yeah, no, nussy. Yeah, oh.
Bussy is what you're referring to.
This is the type of shit that we watch. My parents left their war-torn country to give me a better life. Here I am listening to the weather of Bitch County. God damn it. Poggers 4.
I feel like you should see. I feel
2% like the milk. God damn it. That's what his name is, Matt. How dare you not understand?
I feel like he has found a better life, though, if he is listening to the weather in Bitch County.
And generally, our podcast is just good for people. I think this is the way you should listen to.
Studies have shown that listening to our podcast means you can hear.
Yeah, it's getting clipped. Okay, that'll be on the next
new intro.
I'm starting to realize good moments to clip more often, and actually clipping them.
Good.
So that I can.
Oh, that's an ass.
So that I can edit them later and then have them on standby for whenever I want to do the next opening video, because I think that it's high time for a new video, like an opening channel video,
Yes.
But we shall see. I think the next one's gonna be much shorter.
Why?
Just 'cause
5 minutes is a long time.
Not that 5 minutes is a long time. I don't know. I say it's probably gonna be shorter, and then it'll be fucking even longer.
10
I don't
minutes.
know. I think that either way, it'll start with Aleem's song still, that one specifically, or maybe
Maybe
FSU.
Philly could make a remix of Aleem's thing.
I don't know. Maybe we shall see. We shall see.
Did you ever put together credits?
Not yet. No, I don't know how. I didn't. My problem is that we talk about these things on the show, and then after the show, I have no recollection.
Well, make it a note of it in your notes, like your own personal notes.
That's not gonna help much. Those notes, I don't like scan through them. I have them ready for when I'm doing. So like, I have one that's for like the videos, like making the opening videos. Like I have all the notes in one spot, so that when I go, like all the clips and stuff and ideas, it's all in one spot, so that when I go and do it, I can pull it up and have all my thoughts from before.
Do you know?
But like, I'm not like looking at my list of things every day. Yes, I want to hear the Urban Dictionary word of the day.
It's
I would like that spelled.
UNF.
UN.
F.
I think it's just UNF then. I don't think it's unf. I think it's UNF.
No, it's
Okay.
Here's the definition
yes.
before you start.
Okay,
like,
go ahead.
Assuming shit. Universal noise of fucking. See above definition.
That's literally what that is.
Yeah.
That's an acronym. I was right. It's UNF.
Is it for real?
Read it. It's
no,
UNF.
No, listen. See above definition of onomatopoeic.
Oh my God.
Used as a sound itself. So it's not.
Read the definition again.
Universal noise of. I mean, it's an acronym, but it's also like supposed to
Universal
be.
noise of fucking.
But you're
UNF.
also supposed to be like instead of like, because it's the whenever the letters also make the noise.
What is that? Is that a thing?
That's what the onomatopoeic is.
Onomatopoeia?
Is that what it is? No,
there a
onomatopoeia
C?
would have an A.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. I'm saying, are you seeing it wrong?
No,
Onomatopoeia is like that. Like it's not the same. Like, I guess that's what. I guess that's okay. That's probably a root word. Then onomatopoeia is the root word. If it's something oic, it's probably when the sound, because onomatopoeia is like bang, pow. You know what I mean? I always go screech when I'm fucking. Isn't that like the normal? It's the mating call. God damn it, Matt! How dare you?
Mid-sexes go. All right.
Speaking of Charlie's Discord notes, how do Eugene like his sugar cookies? What?
I don't get that. But yes.
God damn it! I know what that's about. He said Charlie puts in his private notes, take Eugene cookies at the Klan rally. That's what he said that yesterday.
So do you want me to define onomatopoeic to you?
Sure.
Words that sound like they can be described as being
Read it again.
Words that sound like they can be described as onomatopoeic.
Nice. When the letters make mid-sex, you just go, all right, lock it in. Nick Mertz. God damn it. I would. When the letters make the noise, that's called a word, Creighton. You fucking cephalopod.
What instrument is that?
What?
Cephalopod.
Are you making a joke, or do you really not know what it's okay?
A joke.
So I can't tell all the time.
You
LMAO, that's a good one. You can tell what it is by the way that it is. You ever have a dream where you and then you and you?
Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute. I love definitions that are just like, this is what this is.
Woo!
A phone is like a phone, Charlie. That's basically what a phone is.
Damn. That was funny.
Do you remember when we were in English class and the English teachers would literally be like, do not use the word to describe the word when you're defining the word?
I hated when they said like you can't use and or but at the beginning of a sentence, and you totally can.
Yeah,
you totally can. They said it was
they're
like
trying
lazy.
to bring back that classical writing. It is lazy writing.
Yeah, why would they try and bring back classical writing when we're in first grade? That's fucking absurd to me.
To properly train us. It's like, if you're starting sword fighting, you don't want to just go swinging and slashing. You want to learn the art.
No, Creighton didn't go to English class.
We went to a bunch of English classes.
We did have a lot of English. We had like English was like the most like pushed
especially for what we were going into.
Oh, I mean in elementary school.
Well, elementary school and in college, because
they
for
want
us you to learn
specifically,
English very well. And David was an English teacher at one point.
I didn't finish. I only did the one semester, and in my one semester I didn't even have an English class. I had a history class, which was by far and away the best history class I've ever taken. It was incredible. I had a I had a math class. What was the math called? It was weird.
Calculus?
No.
Pre-cal?
No, it was like a different one. I forget. It was a good math class. It was fun. I had marine sand.
Marine sand?
Yes.
In college?
Was it marine? It was
Or
marine
biology.
No, it was not marine biology. That would have been cool. This was
trig.
It was like marine sediment or something. Like it was literally the whole class was about dirt in the ocean. Like the kind of dirt that happens over
Did
time.
You
And
learn?
yeah.
So now if I take you to any beach, you'll be like, this is this kind of dirt.
No. Like I remember pictures and definitions in my head. I can't like I couldn't tell you the name of the dirt, but I could tell you like the properties of it and like I could tell you like what kind of creatures we're more likely to find in it and like how often that beach is to flood or instead of sink into the sand, because the water, like certain dirt is like more silty and some is more like a hard mud.
Can you tell the difference between wet and dry sand?
Yes. And then my fourth class was I had a psychology class, which was fucking dope as well.
Statistics, maybe. That's good. Ocean
No.
dirt. Wait, isn't all of the ocean just sand underneath, or is it like I mean, I get what you're saying by ocean dirt, but like, what do you by
No.
that? Do you mean different types of sand, or like is there
all of the
actual,
sediment?
like-
There's so many different kinds. It's
Really?
it's absurd.
Okay. Not like, because I've always thought that, like, you know, it's sand, but it's all sand, but it's like different types of sand. You know what I mean?
I mean, all dirt is basically different types of sand. Like all
That's-
dirt, all
that's
dirt, all
fair.
sand is different types of dirt.
That's
It's
fair.
like they're all rocks. Like it's all
Did you learn about
soil.
the sediments in lakes too, or is it
No, it
just
was
the ocean?
marine. It was like specifically oceans. Yeah.
Damn.
I couldn't pass a test right now, but I could.
You
You
could
know,
like we could take you to a
I
beach
could-
and you'd be like, "There's crabs right there."
I could probably pass some tests in my history class and my psychology class still. Charlie is like Rain Man, but instead of toothpicks, it's sand. Sand Man. Gara. God damn it. I'm not Gara. I'm not that weird fuck.
Troy's like, I learned everything about the sand, the women, the children.
Oh, wait. I remember, though. Okay, let me grab the quote. Terry, you of all people should know in your hotel there's always someone watching. Wait.
Come on,
I think I do know that.
you got it, Charlie.
That's not John Wick, is it?
Or is it
Am I
Psycho?
I feel like
might
I'm
be.
sounding like a dummy thinking it's John Wick, but part of me thinks that sounds like
Well-
John. They have a line like that in John Wick. Austin,
Thank you, Austin.
there it went. Thank you, Austin. Wait, let me scroll down. Austin gifted a sub to Lacey. Thank you, Austin.
Thank you, Austin.
Austin, what are you doing, bro? What job do you have? You're like 12. I know you're 20. What are you doing? Like, what are you coming in here? Pizza rolls or no? What is happening? Every time you come in here, you gift a sub and you want pizza rolls and you just disappear.
He's right. You haven't been eating pizza rolls lately.
Damn, Lacey.
Biostatistics is hard.
Lacey's an 11 has been subbed for 11 different months of this podcast.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. She got the fucking
Yeah, she's got
she's
the
got
first
the-
blazer that
she's
we've
got the
seen.
blazer. Well, I've got a blazer, but that's because I'm the channel host.
Well, I was about to say, like, she's the first person with the blazer that I've seen.
Well, no, Sneaky came in the other day. He's got like the 1 year because he's been subbed for like 20
Yeah.
months. It's Ocean's 11. Oh fuck, I fucked it. Shit, fuck. What, did you say it wrong? Oh, you didn't let me do it.
Yeah. So you
That
did
is
know
that
it.
is Ocean's 11. I'm an idiot. No, I didn't know it.
No, you didn't.
He
know?
said it. No, he said
No,
I was
no,
reading
no,
it.
I mean, like,
I
after
said
he
John
said
Wick.
it was Ocean's 11, did you?
Oh,
like,
right away. I
realize-
was like, yeah, it was definitely
Yeah.
Ocean's. I've seen Ocean's 11 20 times. It's great.
I love Ocean's.
That's a
11.
great movie.
I haven't seen any of the other Ocean's movies, but I like Ocean's 11.
12's okay. 12's pretty good too. 13's kind of like whatever. I didn't like it.
What about 8?
I didn't even watch it. I heard it was so bad.
Really?
Yeah, like I'll watch it one day, but I heard it was so bad that it's not like on my like list of what to watch soon. You know.
Did you like Ocean's 11 because of the dirt?
I now know that Tim the Tatman has a 5-inch penis. Damn, that's a little nugget right there.
Did you see what Matt said?
It's not biostatistics based on what has been said. I'm kind of catching up. Terry's Hotel, the movie. And yeah, see, Austin just dips. Austin, if you're here, thank you, man.
Austin. We love
You
you.
nerd. I love you, man. I don't know what you're doing, but thanks. Do you like Ocean's 11 because of the dirt?
That's a pretty good one.
How dare you? Wow, I'm violent. Wait, Ocean's 8 can suck it. Oh my God, Hamid. Wow, I'm violent tonight. Okay, I gotta go. Peace and love. Thank you,
Wait,
Hamid.
Hamid, why do you not like Ocean's 8?
Did you not see it, or are you just
Or you
being?
just like hating
Did
on
you
it?
just wake up and choose violence? Is that what? Is that like the joke you're saying?
Well,
right now?
so my thing is, I want to watch it because I'm curious, but like, I'm also curious about Ghostbusters 2016, 2014, whichever one was like the one with the all females. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And everybody
like
just
that.
like the internet exploded because they hated it.
Well, so I heard that the woman Ghostbusters movie isn't even that bad. I heard it's not good, but I heard it's not bad.
Yeah.
Now I'm excited for the new Ghostbusters.
Yes.
That shit
bro.
looks fucking dank.
It looks amazing.
Like sand through the hourglass. These are the days of Charlie's life. Can you say that in a sensual voice?
Oh wait, let me scroll back up.
Be
to
quiet for a
the-
second and
oh.
then say it. I need the sound bite.
Damn, I gotta scroll up.
It's also over there.
There we go. Like sand through the hourglass. These are the days of Charlie's life.
A little louder because it's not going to hear you.
Got
Like,
you.
and be smooth, you know, like
Alright, I got
cough a
you,
little,
sorry.
get that.
Like sand through the hourglass. These are the days of Charlie's life.
Thank you.
Do 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 do. You know, like there's some kind of rolling
Yes.
music.
Hold on. Okay. Clip it. Ship it. Fuck, I spent too long in Huskers chat. I'm becoming violent. Ocean's 8 is a man baby. I'll say it to Sandra Bullock's face. Bring her into the Discord. I mean, tier 1 reference. That was. I know it's recent, but you used it. You use it correctly.
Cruella.
I can't like a movie with women because women like dick, and that's pretty gay. Matt, how dare you? That's funny.
I saw the
I'm
trailer for Cruella.
I did too.
yesterday.
I saw it
Did you?
today. It
I-
looks. I don't know.
Right? Like it's like
It
part
looks
of
like-
it looks good, and then another part of me is like, can they pull it off?
Yeah, like part of me is like, okay, this might have been a really cool like 20-minute thing.
Like a 20-minute short.
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be like a really cool movie. Like,
My-
how long is it gonna be?
My
You know,
thing is like,
I love Emma Stone. She's like quickly
Yeah.
becoming like probably my favorite actress.
my thing about it is like, they made Maleficent, right? And people fucking love those movies. But they made the villain of that movie pretty good. Like as a good character. They redeemed her character. How are you gonna redeem somebody that wants to turn dogs into a coat?
Yes,
Is my question. I want to see if they can pull it off. If they can pull it off, it's great. I'm just saying it looks like you got a big mountain to climb. Or are they just gonna go the other way and lean really into it and be like, this is a horrible
she's
person.
fucking horrifying.
Yeah, like you know how Joker did?
I'm Cruella.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The part with the dress was pretty fucking cool. I like that.
I'm optimistic for the movie. I'm not optimistic about it being Emma Stone after watching the trailer.
Really?
I love her. I love her. I love her so much. And I don't know. I hope she proves me wrong. It just felt kind of, I don't know. It felt weird. Maybe it was just the trailer. I'm hoping it's just the trailer and she's fucking as awesome as always. I've never seen an Emma Stone movie I didn't like. Like she's never missed. She's always absolutely fucking tier 1 with her movies. She's like I think she's genuinely my favorite actress. She's definitely like right there at the top of that list with like another couple actresses. I don't know.
I feel the same way about her.
She might be at the top like 5
Is she
famous
the one that's
acting.
in the Amazing Spider-Man?
Yes,
she's
that's Emma Stone.
okay.
She's
I think
amazing.
Spider-Man's gonna show up in this Cruella movie, and it's gonna
Yes.
end up being a backdoor MCU movie.
Smooch her on the lips. Listen, if she'd have me, I would get down on
She's
one knee
beautiful.
and kiss her hand like a queen. That's all I need.
Look,
I just want to respect the
look.
shit out. I love Emma Stone. She's one of my favorite. She's like the most talented woman in how old is she? Like, especially for her age.
She's
Like, she's
pretty
been
young,
knocking
isn't
it out of
she?
the park. Yeah. Hold on.
I'm really hoping that they lean into her being bad instead of trying to give her like a
I really do
good
too.
arc.
Yeah, she's only 32, and like for hold on, Emma Stone, IMDb.
She's got like I wanna
She's
say
such
she
a
was
good
in
actress.
Superbad too. Was she in Superbad?
Maybe I didn't watch.
I know she
Superbad.
was in-
I've never seen
What?
Superbad. Yeah, I've never seen it.
What?
It's one of those like I can't believe I've never seen it.
Charlie, what is wrong with
I
you?
know.
You're like the movie guy, and
I know.
Superbad is one of those movies that's like a cult classic.
I know.
Wow,
Sorry.
I'm sitting across from an asshole.
She has 48 acting credits, but let's go back to some of the early. When was Easy A? Because that's when she like.
EZA was
Okay,
like,
Zombieland was 2009. Before that, was there anything? Like she was on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. She
Was
played.
she in-
She played Ivana Tipton.
No, she did.
What? I forgot about
London's
that.
Mother?
She's in Malcolm in the Middle.
Who is she in Malcolm?
She is. She's Jules in Superbad. You're right. Okay, so she like. I feel like she really like showed up in Superbad because like Malcolm in the Middle, Sweet Life, those are all like shows and shit. But Superbad's like a movie and like a really famous movie at that. She's in that. She goes from that, does and I'm talking about what I realized. She did a lot of stuff in between these, just things that I know. Oh, she's in Ghost of Girlfriend's Past. I know that's like a relatively known movie.
I want to see that.
She's in Zombieland. She plays Wichita, as you should all know. She's in Marmaduke. She's in Easy A. She's the main character in Easy A. She's in Friends with Benefits, and she's in Robot Chicken. What?
Who is she in
She plays Lois Lane in Robot Chicken.
Oh, that's amazing.
She's in Crazy Stupid Love. Have you seen that movie with Steve Carell?
I want to.
That is the quintessential best romantic comedy to me. It's not even close.
It was
like
on
Michael,
Netflix for a while.
I have it. We'll watch it.
Oh, really?
We can sit down and watch it and enjoy it. Like, it's not the kind of romantic comedy that
Nice.
is like romantic.
Have
and
you
a
ever
comedy.
seen,
It's like a comedy that has
like
it's about
my top
love.
My top
It's
3
hilarious.
favorite romantic comedies are fucking 50 First Dates.
Great movie.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Haven't seen that one.
It's pretty good. Matthew McConaughey. I think it's Matthew McConaughey. I'm not sure. And Deadpool. The first one.
Deadpool's not a romantic comedy.
The first one.
It's a love story. It's but it's not a romantic comedy. That's not
Well,
what that
then
is.
let me pick something else. Then give me a
Okay.
second. Walk the Line.
Yeah, there you
With
go.
Joaquin
Yes,
Phoenix.
about Johnny Cash.
And Reese. No. I do actually have another
Okay,
favorite
what's the other
romantic It's
Say
Sweet
it.
Home Alabama.
Okay.
I do actually. I thought about Reese Witherspoon. I was like, wait a minute.
So from Crazy Stupid Love, she jumps right into The Help, where she's fucking.
yes,
I can't
I
believe
remember The Help. She's in
that movie
too.
was so good, and like she's basically the only like main actress character that didn't get an Oscar nomination. Jessica Chastain got an Oscar nomination in that movie.
Mean Girls. Yes.
Octavia Spencer won, and then Viola Davis got nominated. I don't think she won for that
she
one.
should
though.
have won.
I don't know. I can't
was
remember.
cheating
She
if
might have
didn't
won.
win.
She won for Fences.
Fences was really good. I haven't seen it, but it looks amazing.
She's in 30 Rock. She plays herself.
She's in 30 Rock.
Yeah, she plays herself. She's in The Amazing
I really
Spider-Man
want
as
to.
Gwen.
I really want to sit down one day and watch.
She's in
30 Rock.
iCarly.
Viola Davis or
No.
Emma Watson.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. I mean,
She plays Heather. Finds Spencer friends. I guess she was one of Spencer's friends.
oh,
she's
Spencer's
in movie.
girlfriend.
She's in movie 43. She's in The Croods. She's the main chick in The Croods. She's in Amazing Spider-Man 2, obviously.
In the Amazing Spider-Man.
Birdman, which is incredible.
That's kind of.
Or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. That's what the movie's called. Birdman or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. She plays Sam. That's her first Oscar nomination. She got a nomination for that. She's incredible. That movie's incredible. Have you seen
What
it?
is it? Birdman.
Birdman or The
No.
Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance, which is in parentheses.
We've talked about that before.
It's
It's
a
like
very-
shot in 6 shots or whatever.
Yeah. She's in The Interview. She plays, again, Emma Stone.
The interview's so good.
She's in...
My favorite part of the interview is like the
SNL.
very beginning, where like Eminem's talking to what's his face.
She's in Pop Star? I didn't see that. I didn't know she was in that. Have you seen that?
No, but I know what it is.
You know what it's called?
What?
Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping.
Yeah. That's with
She's in-
Adam Sandberg, right?
Yeah,
Or Andy
Andy
Samberg,
Samberg.
yeah.
She's in La La Land, which she won her Oscar for. She's
Or
in
Oscar.
Battle of the Sexes with our boy.
Seth Rogen?
No, our boy. Office.
John Krasinski?
No, your boy, bro. Your god. I just said his
Steve
name.
Carell.
Steve Carell. They play. She's a tennis pro,
Yeah.
and he's like just a guy who says that men are better at things. And she's like a pro tennis player, and he's just a guy, and he gets good at tennis to prove that like normal men could be better at women. Than,
Damn,
like,
that's like something
and
you
it
would
becomes but he's like a famous person. It's a real it's a true story. I think.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty I want to say it's based on a true story. I might be wrong. I want to say it is, but apparently they like become friends in the movie. I think I might be reading the situation wrong. I haven't seen it yet.
End up hating each other.
Then she was in The Favorite. She plays Abigail, which she got her
Abigail
most recent.
Marston? No.
She got her most recent Oscar nomination for, and then since then she has been in Zombieland, Double Tap, The Croods, A New Age, Cruella, The Curse, Untitled Greek National Opera Project. What?
My favorite part of the interview is when, like, the very beginning when James Franco is talking to Eminem. He's
Oh,
like,
my
and,
God.
like, he comes out.
And then
on
Seth
the
Rogen goes, Eminem's gay. Eminem's gay on our show.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's like, he
Holy
was like,
shit.
yeah, I was talking about that because I'm gay. And like James Franco just doesn't realize it at first.
He's
He's
like-
wait a minute, did you just say you're gay?
He's
He's like, yeah.
yeah, I'm gay. Homosexual. I like men. You know, penis. Like he's going through it, bro.
Isn't
it's
that
so
actually
funny.
Eminem too?
Yeah, it's Eminem. He's playing himself. It's so good. It's so
It's
he's
so
like he's
funny.
so bro. Eminem is a fucking champion. He's one of the greatest. He'll go down as like one of the most important figures in history to me. I feel like personally for me, and I think in real life, like in the world, like he'll go down as like top 100 people known ever.
My mom loves Eminem.
Like, of
and
the
the way
next
he writes
20,000 years.
because like she's like My favorite line he's ever wrote is that I get more ass than a toilet seat, and that's. Like,
Your mom, bro. I love your mom. She's so.
I
funny.
mean, she's right though. Like that's like so clever and so fucking funny.
So old. Superbad is great. Mean Girls. La La. Is she in Mean Girls? I didn't see that on the list.
No. I think he's thinking about Lindsay Lohan. Is she in Mean Girls though?
About to find out. If she was, I don't think she's credited because I didn't see. Because Mean Girls is old, right?
Mean Girls is old as fuck.
It would be toward the bottom.
Unless she's like a little girl in it or something. Because Lindsay Lohan's like the main person in that movie.
She's not in Mean Girls, Matt.
Mean Girls is really good. I like.
I've
Mean
never
Girls.
seen it.
You've never seen? Have you seen Two White Chicks?
Yeah, you mean White Chicks?
Or White Chicks?
Yeah. Charlie is doing that S word we can't say anymore. What?
What words can we not say? Shit. Sokovia. Synonyms.
Best romantic comedy, Laughs in Knocked Up, Copenhagen.
How big do you think God's
How big do you think God's cock is?
anime boy?
Wait, anime boy. Do we know you, anime boy? Is this like Chris on a new account or something? Who is this? I feel like only someone who's really
It
dumb
might
and wants
be-
to get banned would come in our chat right away and say that, or someone we know.
It might be David.
It might be David. Is that you, David? If I had to pick, God's cock would be about the size of that creamer bottle. But like reverse. Like
Wait,
the top
what
is the base and the end is the head.
Okay, I saw GF and LF, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Girlfriend and laughing friend.
No, it says gluten-free and lactose-free.
We were made in God's image, so he's got a solid 2.5 inch. Well, if he's made in your image, Copenhagen, maybe. If he's made in my image. I'm looking over at this creamer can. Do you really think Knocked Up's the best? I mean, Knocked Up's great. I don't know. I guess it's preference. I love
funny.
Crazy Stupid Love is just such a good. It's so good. It's because it starts off like a Steve Carell comedy. Like it starts off that way. It ends as something totally different. It's like the perfect metamorphosis of what is supposed to happen in a movie. like you have a character who's down bad, and the transition he goes through into the beautiful butterfly is just absolutely incredible. And then it ends on such a high note. Like it's such a great. Crazy Stupid Love is light years better than Knocked Up. Damn. Thank you, Jesse. I'm glad we agree on this. I love you.
I love you too, Jesse.
I love I love you, Jesse. Thank you for
Get the
being
fuck
here
out.
this late.
Take
Get the fuck
everything.
out.
What's the one where she's peeing in a sink? Is that Knocked Up?
I don't know.
What am I thinking?
I haven't seen Knocked Up
or is that Sister
in a
Wives or
long
something
time. I
like
might have to
that?
rewatch Knocked Up, but it's been a minute. I want to see the new one with Seth Rogen and
What?
the chick from Mad Max. God damn it.
Come on, you got it. Lou Ferrigno.
What is? I'm gonna be so mad when I see her name because I can never remember her name.
Come on, you got it, Charlie.
Where's this movie? How? Hold on, I'm trying to find it. It's a new. God damn it! Where is your movie at? No. An American Pickle. Oh my God, that came out. I want to see that so bad. I hear it's. I haven't heard anything about it. I guess because of COVID. Where is this movie at? Oh, The Long Shot. There it is. Okay, it's him and Charlize Theron. Jesus, why couldn't I think of her name? Long Shot is the movie. It is fucking great. Really? Oh, let's go. I'm so happy it's good. So in Long Shot, Charlize Theron is like a political. Who is she? She's someone in politics, and she's about to run for president. Journalist Fred Flarsky reunites with his childhood crush, Charlotte Field, now one of the most influential women in the world, as she prepares to make a run for the presidency. Charlotte hires Fred as her speechwriter, and sparks fly. She was his babysitter when he was a kid in the movie. What? That's the relation that they had. That's why he had such a big crush on her when they were little, when he was little. Secretary of State, maybe something like that. Yeah.
Did they end up hooking up?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
Don't say. I don't want to know. Yes, no, they do. It's in the trailer.
Do they for real?
Charlize, that's Bridesmaids, and she was shitting in the sink. Oh, Bridesmaids, she's shitting in the sink.
Oh.
There you
Wedding
go.
Crashers is also a good movie.
Haven't seen it. Schindler's Fist is also a great film. God damn it. Night Lads, good night, 2%. We love you, man.
2%. I'm telling you, you should how are you not seeing these mid to late 2000s movies? They're like classics.
I missed a lot of classics. Like I started watching a lot of shit, but like most of what I started watching was when I started watching. So like I've seen a lot of the great shit from the last like fucking 8 years, 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like and even then I've missed. There's so much. The problem with like wanting to be a movie person is you're never gonna make any one person happy because there's so much shit to watch. It's crazy. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of stuff from the 80s and 90s that we've missed too.
About Time is a great rom-com. About Time. Jesse, did you watch the Andy Samberg and Kristen Melody Palm Springs?
Palm Springs. I watched that. It's good.
It is incredibly good. Yes, so good. It's so good.
We watched that while we were at the beach, didn't we?
Not you and me. I watched it here, and then I told you to watch it, and you watched it, which is thank you.
I watched it at the beach, like, because it came out while I was there, and it was the best.
Dude, it's instantly good. It's like so good right off the rip. It's got some really cringy moments, but like rom-coms always do. But it is fucking incredible. It's like the best take on Groundhog Day since Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Like that one and Groundhog Day are like right there at the top for me now. Because Groundhog Day is fucking
It's a classic.
Yeah, Groundhog Day. There's something so charming about like pre-90s or like early 90s and before like movies like with the like when it comes to romantic comedies from that age with music. Because like the scene in Groundhog Day where he's explaining to the chick that he likes that he is that he's become some god or that he doesn't understand what's happening and that he's some kind of god or prophet.
It was on at the gym the other day.
Okay.
For Groundhog Day.
When he starts telling her everything about her and the music kicks in, it's just one of those weird like call me a fucking sappy bitch. It's one of those scenes in a romantic comedy or just one of those romantic scenes in general where like the music is so in key with what he's saying that you're like, damn, that's good. It's just so good.
Do you remember
that movie, dude? That movie is so good. I love Groundhog Day.
How he ended up getting out of the loop?
Him specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just did a bunch of great shit. Like everything he could do that he knew, everything he had learned, he used all of his power to like help everyone he could in that day, and then he got out of it. Why? Did you not remember?
So I was watching it at the gym, and like he did that, and then he woke up, and like it was the same day again. So I was like, oh, okay, well maybe it's not that he did that.
What did it seem like he did?
So he did what you said. He did. He used all of his information that he picked up over time.
Well, he just started learning shit over time, and he was helping people all the time.
He helped everybody, and then he woke up, and it was the same day again. And maybe
he does that at one point. He does that at one point, like trying to make everything good and trying to just live it the best life he can, doing what he does. But he's still kind of doing it all with the hopes of
getting out,
getting her.
Instead of just trying.
Like getting her. He just wants to be with her, and he never like gets with her really. And then, well, I think at one point I can't remember for sure. I think they sleep together, and then he realizes he doesn't really like that's great and all, but he really just wants to be with her, like he likes her, and like he realizes that he's never gonna have her, so he just starts being good all the time. And one day he like solely without
selfish reason.
Without a selfish reason decides to be wholly good, and that's what like gets him out of the like WHOLLY holy, not like holy. like he
Did you say WHLLY?
WHOLLY.
Oh, okay.
I might have said LLY.
You said 2 L's, didn't you?
Yeah, it's 2 L's.
No, it's 1 L.
Holy, no.
Oh, you're talking about like holy as in
WH like a whole, like not holy, like holy, like oh Lord Almighty, the Holy God, holy. There you go, Matt.
Holy.
Rom-coms used to have such good music. One fine day, you've got mail, bro. You've got mail. Sleepless in Seattle, she's the one. All top tier music. Have you ever seen You've Got Mail with Tom Hanks?
No.
Bro, it has aged weird. I've watched it recently.
Isn't it like an email thing?
Yes, it's aged weird in that like. They're enemies, and the guy finds out what's happening before the girl does.
Yeah.
And he kind of plays it in like what would today, if it came out today, it would be seen as scummy. It's still a great movie. I still love it, especially like even though like for the time, because I would say I think it's aged a little weird. It has aged weird because of technology, not because of technology. Like Jesse, doesn't it feel weird that it's like he doesn't tell her right away? Like, he's using the information.
Like, it's
if you
kinda-
didn't cry after Marley and Me, you're a soulless fuck. Yeah,
like,
no, I'm with you there.
It's kind of
Great
like how,
movie.
like, in old, like, sitcoms, like I
He
Love Lucy.
catfishes her. Yeah, he's catfishing her.
It's kind of like how in I Love Lucy, like, sometimes Ricky Ricardo would just slap the fuck out of Lucy and nobody would bat an eye.
Yes, see that. Was I talking to you about Mad Men recently? Was that you I
Yes,
told?
yeah.
I don't know. Did we talk about it on here? I
We
don't
didn't
think
talk
we did.
about it here. We were just driving from the one
We-
gas station to another. Oh, from Walmart.
Yeah,
That
we
day.
were. I was talking about, like, on Mad Men, and, like, it's either the first episode or, like, the second episode. But in Mad Men, Don Draper, played by John Hamm, is, like, having, like, a house party, like, for, like, one of his kids. It's their birthday or something, I think. And one of his friends just slaps a kid who's running, and it's, like, not his kid.
Yeah.
Like, just slaps some kid. And then the kid's dad walks up and says, "What's going on here?" He said, "He was running around too fast." And then the guy who doesn't know this other dad
Yeah.
tells the dad that, and the dad's like, "Stop running, Billy." Or so, like, it's like, you just cool to just hit like other kids. Like,
Yeah, just
like,
fucking slap
just fucking
the shit
slap
out
the
of
shit out of it because, like, you're an adult and you know better. Like, that's just how, like, and, like, yeah, adults know better, but, like, I would let that happen. Well, yeah, Jesse, you're crazy. You're different. Like, if I grabbed you probably would be cool if I just
Jesse's
grabbed
built
Cooper by the
different.
foot and, like, threw him in the pool. Fuck Cooper. Yeah, that's a good point.
Jesse's built different.
Jesse is built different. Jesse, I'm about to start planning this trip, bro. I'm gonna come
Wait,
up there.
which trip?
I'm going up to his house
Oh, okay.
at some point this, like, future.
Before NASCAR or after NASCAR?
I don't know. It could be
Okay.
pre-NASCAR or post-NASCAR. He'd
Did you-
probably want to go
I need to know
NASCAR.
the dates for NASCAR too.
We don't know. We have to. That's what I'm saying. We have to
Oh, we
figure out
don't
which
know?
one. We don't
Oh,
know yet.
fuck.
So
As soon as we know, let me know. But
yeah,
like 2 weeks before, at least.
it'll be way before that.
Okay.
Like, it's either May or June, so we've got, like, a minute. You know, we've got, like, at
Or
least 3
mid-June.
months.
Macho.
I just hate.
You know what
you.
hasn't aged well?
What hasn't aged well?
Some people say Karate Kid hasn't aged well. They're like, it's cultural appropriation. I'm kind of like on the
Is
side
it?
of like,
What is there?
Well, so they're like, it's cultural appropriation because it's a white guy taking over like this dude's not like his traditions and stuff, basically. The
What's
Asian
wrong
dude.
with doing that though? What's wrong with? I get when you're, like, doing it. I guess what is the definition of cultural appropriation? Let me you know what? Let me get to the fucking bottom of this.
Let's get together because people have tried to say that about Cobra Kai now because there's no Asian people in it, and like
I think that's kind of the point in Cobra Kai specifically because it's, like, about an asshole.
yeah,
Cultural appropriation is the adoption of an element or elements of one's culture or identity
But
by
that's-
members of another culture or identity. This can be controversial when members of a dominant culture appropriate from disadvantaged minority cultures.
but that's not necessarily true with Cobra Kai either.
I don't know. I've only watched the first episode,
Yeah.
so, like, I don't know
Well,
as
see,
much.
there's Asian people
You
in
have-
it later on, but it's like without credit or any attribution or respect for the original source, and that's not true for Karate Kid or Cobra Kai because Daniel always is always talking about Mr. Miyagi taught me how to do this, and like I respect and want to honor his culture and his beliefs.
See,
it's not
like-
like he's just like, oh, this is mine now,
like, I
and I
think
feel like that's what cultural appropriation is.
Yeah,
at its
like-
core.
the way that just described it, I get it a little bit. Like, when somebody, like, say that, like, fucking Jay-Z or like Tom Cruise, like, if they wanted to, like, wear an Indian headdress, like, they're using that to be something, and, like, they are a high member of society or whatever, like, and you're using a minorities thing, like, I guess, but, like, isn't celebrating culture in general?
Cultural appropriation.
No, no, I don't. That's not what I'm saying. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
go
saying,
ahead.
shouldn't we, like, if you like someone else's culture, wouldn't you celebrate it if you liked it?
I think like there's a difference between celebrating it and what you're talking about.
What am I
Because,
talking about?
Like what you're talking about with just wearing a headdress.
No, that's not what I'm even talking about.
Oh,
That
okay, I get
that's
what you're
just them. I'm saying, forget about that. Like, start over the sentence.
saying. Okay.
Celebrating someone else's culture, like
Like
when
I
we went to the Puerto Rico
yeah.
festival, is us going there wrong? Like, are we not supposed to? That's
no.
but that's what I'm saying. That's what that definition kind of explains.
I
Is like
mean,
using. If I walked around in Puerto Rican, I guess I don't know what Puerto Rican clothes even are, but
exactly.
like if I
but
walked
it's
around in
like,
Puerto Rican clothes and wore like a
I
heart
think-
I Heart Puerto Rico shirt, like
I think cultural appropriation, like for my definition of it, is like taking something from another culture and just being like, "This is mine, not yours," and then But if you're like honoring where it came from,
as explained to me, is using something another culture has done and passing it off as something that you have done without credit or any attribution or respect for the original source. I think the issue is if you use it without making an effort to understand why and where it came from. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I guess
some people say the same thing about white people getting dreads. You know?
Well, that's silly though, because dreads aren't like
dreads
aren't a black thing. That's a hair thing.
Yeah.
That's a way to that's thousands of years old. Like people have had dreads forever. Like that's just.
But I mean, I have heard people say that though, that they don't like it when white people have dreads.
I think that's where everything gets muddied up though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's where the toxicity starts to boil over. I don't know. I mean, it's just one of those things, man.
But I definitely, going back to
what
we were
on
talking
thin
about,
ice there, Charlie Bedford Force.
I don't believe Karate Kid or
the issue with dreads, I think. What?
I don't believe Karate Kid or Cobra Kai does that at all, though, because they're both like they go in with the understanding that he learned this from this part of this culture, and he goes out of his way to honor that.
Exactly.
Pretty much within every episode. You know what
for
I mean?
me in Karate Kid specifically, I can't really talk on the morals or the
of Cobra Kai.
But like Karate Kid specifically, like the originals, they do a really good job of I would say,
especially for how old it is too.
Especially for how old it is of like explain, because they had a homeboy,
Mr. Miyagi,
who played him,
Pat Segura or something like that.
Pat something, I can't remember, but and I'm a white guy and I ain't got no clue. I think it's because there are these high profile actors that start doing dreads, which is a primary black hairstyle right now, and then everyone's like, OMG, look how cool that actor is with dreads. Then when dreads have been used by that culture for forever. Yeah, I mean, I get why people get upset, because it's so much more prominent in one culture right now. But again, they've been around forever. Like white people have had dreads. There have been white people with dreads forever.
I think that's kind of like, so I watched
that video. It is tricky
video
for white people in America. It is a melting pot, so there are more cultures here than anywhere else, and access to copy is easy, but white people have done horrible shit to every other culture. Yeah, so it is easy to see why everything would seem like culture perfect. Yeah, I definitely get both sides. Like when people are upset when they want to, whenever they want to be fucking like Mr. Miyagi for Halloween.
Yeah.
if somebody
that would be, I feel like the where the line is kind of.
What, really? That's what you think? You think that's bad? Like that's what you shouldn't do?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean, like, I get you want to be like Mr. Miyagi, but it's kind of like if you want to be Lando Calrissian and you paint your face black.
No, it's not.
You don't think so?
No, because if you wanted to be Lando Calrissian, you can be him without painting your face black. You can dress up like Lando and be Lando.
You see what I'm saying?
That's different. I'm saying if you want to be, I see what you're saying in that sense, but to be Mr. Miyagi, you don't have to paint your face. You can just wear the costume. You can wear his little his kimono or what his little.
He just wears
is
a
it a
janitor's
kimono?
outfit. He doesn't
Not the whole time. When he's at home and training, it's almost like the Jedi outfits without the robe.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like that.
Yeah.
You can be Mr. Miyagi, but you can't get all World War II propaganda Tojo about it. Exactly.
It's a gi. That's what
gi. Thank you. You wear a gi. But like, see that I don't think that's. I think blackface is a problem.
It's just.
But
like
I don't think that being
with
a character.
Gina Carano right now. I watched that interview that Chris put in our Discord the other day.
I watched like the first half.
Oh, okay.
I didn't finish it.
So like, what they were kind of getting at is like, the part of why they think people's mad is like it's okay to say like someone's being as bad as Hitler. But when you start comparing it to be like, oh, I suffer just like the Jews did, then it becomes a problem.
They made a really good point in that video to me of flipping the script.
Yes.
Like the flip of the script. Like people get mad now. Again, I feel like it's a matter of how you use it. Like if I wear Native American garb and whatnot and dress up as a Native American for Halloween just for a fun thing, how do you end it right there? You got to keep typing.
He probably has a limit of what he can type out if he's honest.
By doing that, I'm completely ignoring their past and the tragedies they went through.
With that, yeah, he's saying like there's got to be a way to honor that, you know, there's a way to go about it that you honor what you're doing.
Now we're getting into Nazi stuff, my favorite. If I do it willy-nilly, I mean...
Willy-nilly, that's the proper saying.
No, it's willy-nilly, right?
Willy-nilly, like Willie Nelson. See willy-nilly.
No.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Nelly doesn't rhyme with Willie. That wouldn't make sense as a saying.
Nelly.
You're crazy. There's no respect there. I don't think that's true though. I think wearing like Indian garb for Halloween, like that's bringing them into the spotlight. Is that not?
I mean, like it's kind of like
that's where I always got confused by this. Is like, because I wanted like I
love how you have the Kansas City Chiefs, but you don't have the Washington Redskins anymore. You see what I'm saying?
Sort of, but sure. As a member of the Cherokee Nation, I disagree. With me or with what Matt's like explain, because I would love to know. See, this is where I'm like, if you don't have Native American ancestry, I mean, but then with you, Chuck, disagree with me? Okay, explain, because I just need to know. You are tapping into their cultural potential or respect or power or whatever, if you want to call it. Did I tell you my great grandfather died? No, God damn it, Copenhagen. See, I just want to understand it better because no one's ever explained it a way that I totally understood. Because like with me, like when you dress up as somebody, for me, growing up, it was a celebration of that person. Like even Halloween, like you dress up as someone you like. You know what I mean?
But see, things are a lot different.
I know things are a lot different. Listen, I don't care that things are different. I want to understand why. Yeah. I get that things are different. I get
what you're saying.
Yeah, I get that. I know what you're saying.
It's definitely one of those things.
I'm just saying, you saying that is like obviously things are different. I just don't understand.
It's one of those things that's kind of hard to explain too. You know, and I'm not the proper person to be explaining.
Without a legitimate claim or any time spent on how to understand it. Okay, so one example. I have a friend that has a lot of Native American ancestry. She gets upset when people buy dream catchers. And you may think that's cool to buy dream catchers because it lives on. But like you don't know about what it originally was, I guess is the idea.
You don't understand the meaning behind it.
Chief is not a title that is exclusively Native American, to answer that football question. There you go.
Yeah, well see that's what I was trying to explain to you, you know. Even though they have like the arrowhead and stuff, it's like, you know, not like based on like the skin color.
How the fuck is this town in Lancaster still called Indian Land? Like, is that still like? Is that
it's
okay?
It's not really a town. It's like a community.
Yeah, I would argue on this, but I won't. Hey, Leslie.
Hello, Leslie.
I don't see. So like Jesse, run me through it. Like help me understand, because like. Say that you learn a ton. Say that you respect and learn a ton about Native American heritage. And
well, see, I feel like if you're learning it though, you know,
Leslie.
like you know, kind of like where the line is for that. You know, like if you learn and understand and respect the culture, you learn where the line is that like is honoring that and like cultural appropriation. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, you learn what like is disrespectful to that culture and what isn't.
I understand, but like, I don't know. I mean. Do we all have to become? Do we all have to make fucking Dances with Wolves to be allowed to wear like Indian garb, like
I mean,
or Native American
garb?
Do you just
want to wear Indian?
No,
garb? I mean,
no.
like,
I'm just that's kind of the example I'm using because when I was a kid, I wanted to be a Native American for Halloween. I never ended up doing it, and I was always like, one day, like as like growing up, and now it's like totally not cool. I'm 1/4 Cherokee, and I don't know what percentage Crow Indian. There you go.
Cool.
So like, if you want to get a dream catcher, you do you. Yeah, well, I mean, again, it's like I guess it's to each their own, like to the culture.
Yeah.
Apparently, like I see. For me, it's like,
well,
like
think
like
about
Kevin
like
Costner is an honorary Sioux Indian.
Yeah.
And that's he did so much for that movie. So have you seen Dances with Wolves?
No.
Great movie. Kevin Costner wrote and directed and stars in Dances with Wolves. It's an incredible movie. It's 3 hours long. It's free on YouTube right now, everybody. I would watch it. It's an incredible movie. It's about the Sioux Indians. And
we talked about this the other day.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were talking about how you watched it on YouTube the other day and like you fell asleep to it and then you like woke up and you're like, man, Dances with Wolves is amazing.
I didn't fall asleep to it. I didn't fall asleep. I went to sleep and was like, so what was going to happen, I was like, I remember this movie. It was great when I was a kid. I'll watch it. I'll just put it on and go to sleep. And then I got like 20 minutes in and I was like, well, I guess I'm not going to sleep. And I just sat up and watched it for 3 hours. I'm not going to assume you know what it means or not, but I would be glad to inform. Go ahead. I have.
Well
you mean like in the dream? Okay, I got you.
Think about it like this: is there anything that if you saw somebody doing that like represents you, but like came off in like a satirical way instead of like a way that's respecting you? Like, would that bother you?
If it was me, particularly, yes. And in any case, I understand when it's not cool if someone's making fun. Like when people are Hitler for Halloween,
but like
for some reason that's okay because he's like a bad thing, like being the devil.
But it's like, but it's like
it's a joke.
There's the difference is there's people who understand when it's supposed to be satirical, and there's people who don't understand when it comes off as
I understand.
satirical.
I understand. So like for me, I guess. See, yeah, I get that. No, I understand that. I see why it wouldn't be cool to do it for Halloween or anything, because then you'd have to explain it to everyone, and like you'd have to like unless you were like a known something or I don't know.
I mean, like, so what's the difference between that and Johnny Depp playing an Indian in The Lone Ranger? You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, when it comes to acting, I get a little upset because it's like they're actors. That's their job.
I mean, do you feel like that's like, you hear the term whitewashing thrown around all the time when it comes to stuff like that. Do you feel like that's the case of that, or,
I understand that. I guess my problem is that I've heard so many actors' opinions on it, and like they have as actors they make pretty good opinion. Like look at okay, let's say, let me come up with a good analogy for this. Like say that.
Why you say that
what?
feedback?
I'm not sure if anyone of note could dress up as Hitler for Halloween. That one is bad because Johnny Depp is horrible. Oh, for specifically for Lone Ranger. Like say that someone rich, Joe Rogan, wanted somebody to make him a statue of his dog Marshall out of wood.
Okay.
Joe can afford to get the best woodworker in America to come and do that, right?
Yes.
If woodworking was a religion and this guy didn't practice that religion but was good at woodworking and people got mad that he woodworked for this famous guy to make a famous statue.
Same, Matt.
That's weird. That's like let's assume that ridiculous scenario is real and that's not a cool thing, right? That this woodworking religion is bad.
Well, Jesus was a carpenter, so.
Creighton. Let's assume that this guy who's good at it doing it is bad because he's getting money, and the people who study the religion is bad. With acting, it's like, say that there is a character, like, okay. Do I want to say this? Scarlett Johansson was going to play a trans man.
Okay.
So, a woman who becomes a man in a movie. I forget what it was called. She was going to play that character. People were furious and said they wanted a trans actor to play that character.
Well, didn't the same thing happen a couple of years ago where, like, a guy played a trans woman, like, in some movie that got, like, really, like, good reviews?
Jared Leto played a trans woman in Dallas Buyers Club and won an Oscar for it.
Well, that's not, but I don't mean, well, that's another good example, too, but there was another movie where, like, that was also a thing.
I don't know about another movie. I know that one. I know Dallas Buyers Club, he plays a trans woman.
Well, use Dallas Buyers Club, then.
Is trans man in the MCU? Anyway,
that's
Scarlett Johansson is an Oscar-nominated, incredibly good actress. She's a very good actress. She's good at acting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to diss trans people when I say this. There probably aren't as many good trans actors. There aren't as many trans people as there are, other people.
That's fair.
So there's a lot of well-trained, good, experienced actors. And wouldn't you, as the trans movement, want somebody of high acclaim helping bring eyes to understand the trans community? Like, I don't understand how they get mad. Like, people get mad. And the thing is, I think this is a case of not trans people being upset, but fucking, like far left white women and white, like, nerdy guy, like, the people who, like, complain on behalf of everyone else, man. Like, I think it was people being upset for trans people.
Who want to bang the far left white women and the far left white women.
He is also prettier than most women. Jared Leto, yes, he is very pretty.
To me, I feel like I get where they're coming from, though.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't get it. Because for me,
like, think about like this.
But I also think representation. I do think representation is important. But are you not representing the trans community? Like, is that not going to be a good representation? Like having somebody.
I get where you're coming from, but I understand that it should be somebody that's trans.
So only gay people should play gay characters in movies and film?
But I feel like if the community is that upset about it, and it's like, because being gay is one thing, and being trans to me is a completely different other thing. Homosexuality in our culture has come so far in the last, what has it been, like
10, 15 years. Yeah.
Being trans in our society is still like, kind of like not in a good place. Not compared to homosexuality.
Definitely not. Yeah, trans
It's
people
been a
definitely
rough
have
road.
it.
So I can
are still
understand
much, like,
wanting
having it much
somebody
worse.
that's transsexual play an actual transsexual person on screen, because that's a bigger impact for the movement. That's a bigger like step for people to take to normalizing that.
I don't know that a movie with Scarlett Johansson portraying a trans man would accurately portray the struggle, but I have no clue as I am not trans.
And that's another
exactly.
thing too.
I understand that, but look, you would assume that somebody
like being gay
is part
and
of
being
the
trans, I feel
the
like are
making of the
two
movie.
completely different things.
They are definitely different. They're different things. Everything's.
And I feel like
yeah.
you can't just be like, would you have a gay person play a gay, like somebody that's gay,
Yes, they're obviously different things. All of it's different. Being straight is different from being gay. Gay is different from trans. Like all of the.
I get where you're coming from, though.
Black,
I
white,
just feel like
like
it's more of an impact, like I said, for the movement to have somebody that's actually trans.
I understand.
Yeah.
But a lot of straight people had to play gay people for like for homophobia to get to where to come back to get as
yeah, but don't you think we're past
less
that now?
I would hope, but obviously not. It's obviously not like that. I mean, there's not a ton of like famous trans people or like trans people that we can go to understand that it's not weird. I'm not saying for me specific. I'm saying for the people that don't know.
Yeah,
for
like
the people
for society as a whole.
For society, the people that still think it's weird, like that there are trans people, or that trans is a thing that don't understand it.
Is that necessarily because they aren't out there, or is it because they aren't being properly represented in media?
Both, I would say. I would say because there's not as many out
And
there,
there's a
but
bunch
also
of,
because
there's like a lot of trans actors out there that are like fairly famous.
Are there?
And a bunch of I see them all the time in shows and stuff. Like, and it's not like crazy huge shows, but I mean they're still there. There's still like a pool that you can like or like actors that you can pull from for that role.
Yes, higher barrier to entry for trans actors means less experienced actors. Sure, we need more transactions. Capitalism, Copenhagen. That was funny. Anyway, listen. There aren't a ton of movies about trans people.
No.
And Dallas Buyers Club isn't even about trans people. It has a trans person. Like what are that? There was one movie recently that did really had a lot of Oscar buzz. Yeah, that was about a trans woman. I think trans woman, and man that becomes a woman, and but like I don't know what it's called. I don't know.
And there's even less representation people for who.
And that was played
for people who are non-binary.
Sure, yeah, and like for what I'm saying is that. Excuse me, like sometimes I don't know how to say this without it coming off as like not ignorant, but almost like not thinking about the people, but you almost need that first big thing like the Scarlett Johansson movie to have it come up and be like a thing in like let people who wouldn't know have eyes on it, because some people will go see that because it's Scarlett Johansson or because of the supporting cast and everybody else in it, but you need that top billed actor to help bring eyes to the movement so that there can be more things in the future about trans people that like other
saying,
like
but
the trans actors.
Why not just go ahead and cast somebody if you already have a pool of actors that you can pull from that are already experienced?
Because people won't go see the movie. Like people will. The people that want to see the movie will see it, but all the people that don't know about it aren't going to go risk their $10 to go see a new movie.
We see it all the time with movies though. Unknowns come in and they do like a crazy perforance, and
yes,
they
but
get
in a
super famous, they blow up.
Yes, in a big giant movie that is incredibly has a great budget and has a great studio behind it that is pushing ads and trailers out all the time. Do you know how many movies get a trailer that looks awesome and then the movie just disappears because it was garbage or because nobody cared about the people in the movie? Like so many movies just go unwatched because it's not an A-lister. It's not someone that like you like the people like.
What about like Chadwick Boseman? I mean, dude, like pretty much overnight was he in something before Black Panther?
Yes, he was in.
I didn't know. Like,
he started
I
42, the Jackie Robinson movie. He's Jackie Robinson.
I wasn't aware of what he was in before Black Panther. I just knew about him after Black Panther.
I really did believe Heath Ledger when he spit and used it as lube on Jake Gyllenhaal. God damn it. I'm not gonna go and watch a random trans movie, but a random trans movie with Scarlett Johansson, I would probably see. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I wouldn't watch a movie that is just about like trans people, like that has a trans actor for the sake of like the trans movement. Like, I'm not saying that as me, as Charlie. I'm saying like the society, the body of people aren't just gonna go watch it if it's this. But it's like, wait, Scarlett Johansson, I'll go watch it. I'll see what's if it's any good. And then a trailer comes out. Trailer looks good. Trailer looks good. Okay, Scarlett Johansson, it's cool. Who else is in it? Looks at the IMDb. Maybe there's a couple people in it they like other than Scarlett Johansson. Boom, movie ticket. That's a new person that's going to go see this thing and have their eyes on it and understand, what's happening. And look, I understand there's other sides to this argument that I'm obviously not aware of. But like, it was such a silly thing in my eyes for them to like complain about. Like, all it would have been is good. Like, I'm not saying the movie would have been good. It might have been, but it only would have brought eyes to the situation and helped. It could have helped. Like, like I don't know. It's just one of those things. I don't like when people get kicked off of movies for stuff like that. It's silly. Like,
Did she
if
get
they do
kicked
bad,
off?
she was like already billed to play the character, and they told her no. Like, there were giant petitions online to just get her not to do it. And not even like giant, just like that community, like those complaining communities of people.
I get why. I don't think she should have been kicked off for it.
Yeah.
I feel like when it comes to artistic vision and stuff like that, you should definitely let
and again,
things
this all
play
comes
out.
back. This all comes
Except
back
for
to the
Sonic
analogy.
movie. The Sonic movie was just like we saw the trailer and it was just not. It was garbage.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
I know it's a different thing, but is it? I mean, like think about it. Like
exactly different.
there was a bunch of people
they
who
reanimated
were
it,
so upset that the studio went out of business trying to fix it. You know what I mean?
They didn't go out of business.
The studio that made it, they went out of business.
The studio that made the movie?
Yes. You didn't see that? They spent so much money going back and like fixing Sonic that they went out of business.
Maybe the animation studio, not the studio that made the movie.
Whatever it was.
Yeah, Sega's the fucking studio that made the movie.
Whatever animation studio did it went out of business, like trying to fix it.
Director, film series.
I don't know how true that is. I saw it in the Honest trailer, but apparently, like,
oh my god, the Honest trailers are a joke.
They are, but like
they're a joke. That's jokes.
They pulled up a news article like going like we actually aren't joking about this one. Yeah.
Did they actually?
Yes.
It was probably the animation.
Well,
they have animation houses
whatever
that do
it is,
these
something
things.
went out of business just to fix it. You know what I mean?
Isn't that sexist though? You cannot play a certain role because of your sexual orientation.
That's the other side of that too.
Well, yeah, but then okay, you say that, but fucking no one got mad when Kate Blanchett played James Taylor. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes, dude, acting is acting. Like it's acting. You're playing someone else. Like I'm not saying you should put on blackface and go play a black character just because you're an actor.
Well, I mean, RDJ did it.
But that was what his character is. That's that kind of thing is the exception. He is literally playing a character who is playing blackface. He's not putting on blackface to play a character in the movie. He is playing a character who is putting on blackface in the movie. Like that's the character's. That's what the character is doing. It's the only way it can work. As far as like, unless you do that again, like it's that kind of thing. Is a character doing that? Like that's the only way that works. It's like say you're watching a comedy, and there's a bunch of stoners, and their buddy does blackface for Halloween, and they make fun of him and talk shit. That's you getting away with blackface in a movie. Like he can do it. The character in the movie puts on blackface and gets made fun of and gets like mocked relentlessly by his like that situation is pretty much the only way I could see that being acceptable anymore. At any point, really, like in a movie or show, like whatever, pick a thing.
Somebody in the office did blackface.
Who?
Dwight for like not Dwight. He didn't do it, but he had like he had Nate do it for like his Christmas thing.
Well, yeah, but again, that's like meant to show that character is like ignorant. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's what they're not. They're not doing it for the sake of look. Dwight is being this black character in this episode. It's look at Dwight being an idiot. I think the biggest problem is Asia Kate Dillon is an incredible actor that is non-binary and would be great for a trans man or role. Scarlett Johansson was probably just the only way to get the movie greenlit. Yeah, exactly. Because now I don't think the movie's happening. Now I think the movie isn't even gonna happen.
I wonder if Winona Ryder still thinks she's famous.
She's definitely still famous because of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
She's definitely
she was
definitely
famous for other
re-famous.
stuff before that.
Yeah, but like barely. Well, she was definitely out of the public eye for a long time. Like she kind of disappeared into pop culture.
Or is that like Because Heathers is an amazing. Have you ever seen Heathers?
I don't know.
It's
No,
like
I haven't
fucking.
seen it.
It's like one of those off the wall.
She's
Like
always
somebody
been
was
famous?
definitely
Stop it.
snorting coke.
She has always been famous. Stop it. Oh,
You know what I
Winona,
mean?
you like Winona Ryder too? I like Winona Ryder. I like her. I think she's great in Stranger Things. So many people are so weird about
Charlie.
her.
Have you seen Heathers?
No, I just said no.
Oh,
Fight
bro,
me.
it's one
I
of those.
love Heathers.
It's
That
one
is
of
lazy.
those off the walls. Like somebody was definitely snorting coke while writing this movies, but it's so good. Like it works so well.
That's hilarious. I love when you could tell that in movies. There's some movies where it's just like, whoa.
Yeah. Like
Heathers is great.
so much crazy shit happens in that movie, and like you don't expect any of it. Like you go into it like, oh, okay, this
Excuse
is
me.
like a romance story, and then you're like, oh, nope. Imagine if like when I first saw it, I was like, this is if Joker and Harley Quinn had a movie about their relationship.
I mean, isn't that what Suicide Squad was?
No,
Dude, the trailer for that Suicide Squad game.
Yes,
We watched the trailer before. Put it. It's in It's in this
Just
Discord.
put
Let me
it
put
in
it in the other part of the
yeah.
Discord.
It came out 5 months ago, by the way. That trailer.
Real? Oh
Yeah.
my God, it did.
How did we not see this? By
I
the
never
way,
even
how has
saw
nobody
this.
talked about it?
Is
It's
this
like
game out yet?
No,
Okay.
it's I think it's one of those situations like how
COVID,
Last
maybe?
of Us had like a trailer like fucking 7 years before.
Well,
it
no,
came
they knew the whole time. They only
Oh.
got pushed back like once or twice, and it was not like it came out within a year of its original projected date.
Yeah.
So I'm putting the trailer in Generals for Losers. Watch it later. Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League is the game. It's the trailer. It looks incredible.
It does.
Like visually, not just like it looks awesome because it looks awesome, but it's also like the game.
And that
looks
twist at the
incredible.
end of the trailer.
The twist. There's a twist. It looks really good.
Very twisty.
I love when she got arrested for stealing a sweater. She had her low points, but she has always been famous. Oh, you mean Winona Ryder?
Yeah.
Penis. Hey, Chandler. All right, fellas, I am weary as fuck. I love you all. Good night. Good night, Matt.
You're not
we love
gonna
you,
watch
man.
WandaVision?
I don't think he watches that.
Oh, damn it, Matt.
Matt, have you watched WandaVision yet?
Matt, we've probably spoiled you on WandaVision because you've watched the show. Like us, me and him.
Well, I
like
mean,
shirts off.
We haven't even talked about it tonight, though.
Yeah, but we have in the past. When
We
he's
have in the
been
past,
here.
but like he probably wasn't. No, I haven't watched any. Yeah, he probably doesn't pay attention though. He probably wouldn't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
There's something chewy in my mouth.
I'm out of your tongue. You have no taste buds right now. Hey, yo, what's up, Austin?
What's up, Austin?
I must not have paid attention to WandaVision. I would watch it. It's on Disney Plus. It's fucking
Yes,
incredible.
It's pretty great. Wait, have you seen Endgame and Infinity War and like Civil War and
I
all,
don't know.
all the
You
other
might not be an
movies
MCU
to kind of
person.
build it up?
I don't know.
We haven't really talked about the MCU.
I heard it's good. I want to see it. There you go. We haven't what?
We haven't talked about if Matt's like an MCU.
Yeah, I've
like
seen all the MCU stuff. There you
Oh,
go.
okay. Well, there you go.
You should watch
Well,
WandaVision.
apparently not WandaVision.
Yeah, you should watch that. It's
Matt.
incredible. Except Ant-Man versus the Wasp 2. No.
Well,
wait.
that's
It's Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ant-Man-
versus the Wasp 2.
The first movie is Ant-Man.
The Waspinator.
And then the first one is Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Or the
Not
wa-
versus. The Wasp is his partner.
Or the
Second
Waspinator.
Ant-Man. Second Ant-Wasp movie. It's the first Ant-Wasp movie. The first one is just Ant-Man.
Wait, who's Ant?
Wait, is a new one not coming out tonight? It is in like
Yeah.
fucking 30 minutes. Like
Yeah.
we're ending this podcast in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Like anyway, like we would do that because it's gonna be 2 hours. But like either way, Ant-Man and Wasp Battle Royale. The new
I would watch
episode,
it.
literally, Jesse is in like a half hour.
I punch
a bee.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, Morty.
What is that?
This from Rick and Morty. I don't give a fuck, Morty.
I punch a bee. Does he say that?
No, but like.
Oh, what you said is
yeah,
from.
yeah.
Okay,
I was
like,
just.
what?
I read that in Rick's voice. And I was
Oh.
like, I punched a bee. I don't give a
I
fuck,
punch
Morty.
bees. I don't give a fuck. Man,
And
I
he
gotta watch
burps
Rick and
like
Morty.
me-
I used to
me-
do a really good Rick impression. Like when I was
Yeah.
like in and out of watching all the episodes, I could do both of the. I could kind of do Morty, but I could crush a Rick. And now I haven't watched it in so long. Like, I can't. That show has had the most unfortunate hit. You know how old that show is now?
How old is that?
That show was 8 years old.
Did it start in 2012?
2013.
Really?
Yes.
It started when we were still in high school?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Huh.
The first season came out in 2013.
I thought I could have sworn
that
it started
fucking
after we
bananas?
started college.
It's so worth rewatching. I'd be down to binge some. Dude, I've rewatched it fucking 8 times. I love Rick and Morty so much. Okay, going to bed so I can get up in 5 hours and watch WandaVision. Damn, I have to go to bed, but I can't wait to watch it in the morning. It's 30 minutes, Jesse.
Yeah, you can just wait 30 minutes and then watch it. And go
Yeah. Well, why go to bed and sleep for 5 shitty hours and then get up and watch it when you can stay up and watch it in a half hour?
And then go to sleep for 3 shitty
Enjoy your WandaVision. Good night. Love you, Matt. Good night.
Good night, Matt. Love you. Love you like a brother.
What's a WandaVision? Copenhagen.
It's basically like television.
There's no reason
there's
to
Wanda.
there's no reason to describe it. He's not
it's
gonna watch
okay.
it.
I've told him already.
Okay.
I've
Yeah. You know what? That's a
explained
good.
it. It's a
That's
good
exactly what it
synopsis.
is. That's
Think
exactly what
I
it
Love
is.
Lucy and Malcolm in the Middle, and all the decades in between,
Right.
and Marvel on top of it, and then you got a big ass sandwich, and it's delicious. So far. Also, Fake Jim's there.
Fake Jim is there.
So how is Puerto Rican?
So Hal is Puerto Rican? Is that a thing?
Hal's the dad from Malcolm in the Middle. Bryan
Oh.
Cranston.
Oh. Boy, that is an excellent joke, Copenhagen. Oh my God, that's funny.
Right?
Copenhagen.
You didn't have to go that hard, but you went that hard. and I
That was
appreciate
incredible.
it.
You woke up and chose quality. That's a quality joke.
Yeah. You act like it's not an everyday thing with Copenhagen.
Well, he always has quality jokes about like whatever we're always talking about.
Yes.
That is like an immediate from what the
Yeah.
two things you said. Incredible, like so good joke. Wow.
By the way, I need to find a way to rewatch Malcolm in the Middle. Is it on Hulu? I would
don't know.
love to.
I gotta go
rewatch it.
too. Got a call at 8. Got a
Jesus,
call at
Lacey.
8.
Like,
Only
you're
way
only
I'm
gonna
falling asleep at this point is taking 9 Benadryls. You should get Lacey before you leave.
Take some melatonin.
You should get some 500 milligram CBD PM sleep aid melatonin.
Yeah, just come here and get it from Charlie because there's not going to
Don't-
be any store open
Don't get
right
this.
now to buy it.
You can get Cushy.
Because she isn't open right now.
Not at this moment.
That's why I'm telling her.
I'm
You're
not telling her to go
this
get it
and
right
it's
now.
Like 3 a.m. She's not
By
gonna
the
be able to
time
find
she
a
gets
place.
here, it'll be fucking 8 in the morning when she gets
No,
home.
it's not.
It's fucking
You're
2:30. It's
exaggerating.
2:30. It'll take her
Just
an
come
hour and a half to
here.
get here. 3 hours. It'll be 5:30.
Come
She
here
will
and
be.
get it.
She will have less time to sleep than she
will
would
put
have.
it in and be able to sleep, and then it'll be good.
She won't be able to wake up.
She
Now
can
she
do
takes
the
this shit.
remote call from anywhere. She can sleep here.
She won't be able to fucking take this and wake up in less than 5 hours.
Yes, she can. I
You're a
believe her.
fucking crazy man.
I can't
This
tell.
shit kills you. This shit takes you. To,
Melatonin gives you nightmares.
it gives me crazy dreams, not nightmares. Not like it gives me wacky like holy shit. Bro, like 3 podcasts in a row. I haven't talked about my fucking weird dream I had the other
know.
day. God damn it.
Now you don't have time to talk about
I
it
know.
here either.
Remind me though. Literally lucid dreaming, lucid nightmare. Well, if it's lucid,
You can kind of control it.
if it's lucid, they shouldn't be nightmares. You can just stop it from being a nightmare. It might feel lucid in that it's so realistic. Lucid dreaming is when you can
You're like sleeping loosely, so it's kind of like
that's
you're
not
kinda-
what
you
the-
can control it. You're aware that you're in a
lucid
dream.
dreaming is basically taking control of the simulation.
Yeah.
That's what lucid dreaming. And I know how to do it. That's fun. It's cool. I've
It's
done
pronounced
that before.
Stimulation, not simulation.
No,
Yeah.
you're wrong.
There's a team.
I
or
come in
something.
here and make tier 1 jokes like McDonald's makes French fries, billions and billions served, motherfucker. Oh yeah, lucid, like I can control. But you're saying nightmares. That's crazy, but scary
Nightmares.
nonetheless.
Become reality. Have you seen that? That's like
No, but
the
it sounds
old
funny.
promo, like for A Haunting, which was like this paranormal show that used to come on
Oh,
Discovery Channel.
I hated that shit.
I love it.
I would
have
highly
the first
recommend.
2 seasons on DVD.
I'd highly recommend CBD melatonin. Maybe CBD will be better. You know, maybe get like a CBD gummy melatonin, just one, and try it and see if it helps. And then get like a bottle, because that little bottle is like $40. But I would highly, I don't know. For me, it works. Either way, good luck with your sleep. Whether you take 18 Benadryl or not. Good night.
Do creepy
We'll miss you.
documentaries kind of like make you a little bit nervous?
I don't watch creepy documentaries. I'm a bitch.
Is
I
it
can't handle any like even like good movies that have creepy moments. I like am very upset when I'm watching them.
Have
I don't
you
like
ever
them.
seen The Sixth Sense?
Yeah.
Oh, that part where he goes to the bathroom.
That whole movie is a fucking terrifying experience to me.
How
Like,
did you make it through it?
I don't know.
Because I know you're like a baby back bitch. So
Because like I knew the
it might
twist
take you,
was,
like, 6
I knew that
days
there's
to get
supposed to be a
this.
really good twist, and that like it's scary, but not like
did you like the
not
twist?
like make you not like make you scared scary, just
yeah.
like weird scary. And I can handle like I
Weird
can
scene.
handle like creepy, not like The Ring. I can't handle like fucking this thing's coming for you and you're gonna fucking die and all these people are gonna die and we're gonna jump scare you along the way. Like I don't like scary for the sake of like fucking making you scared. I like scary that's like kind of off-putting,
Makes
but
you
there's like a
think.
good like story to it. Like A Quiet Place is the one I always bring up. Great horror movie. because it's a good movie.
Yes.
It's a really good movie with a great message that is a scary movie.
Did you what about the part where he goes to the bathroom and the mom's in there, but it's not the mom?
What? Oh, in The Sixth Sense, you
Yes.
mean? It's been a minute since I watched. I don't remember that scene.
That scene scared me.
I remember the scene under the bed with the little dead girl, which is scary.
Yes.
I remember the
one's also
scene
terrifying.
at the end when the bike, like the lady on the motorcycle walks up and is at the window. I remember that. I remember when he finds out, like at the end, the big twist. I remember who else? I remember all the people like asking him, like trying to talk to him. I remember all that. Like the little montage where he's like freaking out. I don't remember the mom in the bathroom part. I don't remember that one. I remember it being a good movie. Haley Joel Osment wasn't even allowed to see it, which was funny for a long time. Like,
Oh, really?
like, 'cause he was so young, like he couldn't even go, and he like got invited to the Oscars and everything, but he wasn't allowed to go like and see the movie, which is like was a big joke that he was making while he was there that everyone thought was funny. Anyway, on that note, we shall wrap. And
Get ready for WandaVision.
this week went by really slow for me.
Yeah.
Like
For
it
me
was
too.
it was a long week,
Which is weird.
which was
It's
good.
like-
I like long weeks.
I do too, but it's like weird 'cause like we've got to where we've been doing these so much and we haven't really missed that. It's like they go by really fast when we're like that. So it's weird.
Yeah.
This one took kind of like some time.
Big titty white woman? Nah, I'm not gonna rate anybody tonight. Copenhagen.
Rad. It's pronounced
There's-
rad.
no.
Jelly.
There's a chance I'll go live with Minecraft again, but I doubt it tonight 'cause I got WandaVision. I'm gonna eat some food. I might just hop on myself.
We got a bunch
Come
of
the
stuff.
fuck on, Charlie. Bro, we got 5 viewers. I don't want to rate anybody with 5 viewers.
We-
I like rating when we have like 9 or 10 'cause that's a good little raid. 5 people is not enough.
We got a lot
Go
of shit
fucking look, bro. Go to Just Chatting. Everyone's a woman there. You go find a woman on Just Chatting on Twitch. What are you saying?
We got a lot of shit to do, Copenhagen. We got a big agenda.
Yeah, we got like 25 minutes of not doing shit before WandaVision comes
Yeah.
on, and then we're gonna watch that, and then we're done basically with
Yeah.
all of our agenda.
It's a big agenda.
It's a big agenda. Anyway,
The
Copenhagen,
hugest agenda. Nobody has agendas like us.
we love you.
Agenda.
We love you. Put your pride aside and let your boy gaze upon some large white titties. Today's. No. We love you, though. And we will see you on Monday. I probably will end up doing a podcast with my brother and Aleem again on Saturday because we haven't done one
Two
since like
brothers.
last
I
week.
was about to say you haven't done one in a
Yeah, we
minute.
we-
Also, did you upload the Shirts Off podcast?
I have not uploaded any of them.
Look,
Remind me.
look at me.
Rem-
Upload.
I know. Remind me for
Remember,
WandaVision. Actually, I'll just open it on a tab on the other monitor while we're watching WandaVision.
I was about to say, can't we just watch WandaVision on the TV?
Yeah, and like,
The big
and I'll
TV?
just have it. Yeah, over there. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. I'll
And
just start uploading.
uploading.
Yeah.
Right, you know.
Okay. Anyway, we love you guys and goodbye. Great and say goodbye.
Goodbye.